Everybody, sorry. Welcome everybody to the stream. We're just getting started. We're getting set up right now. Ooh, I'm dropping frames like a bitch right now. What's wrong with that? Whoa. Why am I dropping frames when I'm doing nothing? What? Okay, close. Close, close. Alright, no more dropping frames. We got this, alright. Yes, we are all setting up right now. You know, we're almost done. We'll be starting very soon. Alright, I'm back. I pretty much I shot it too. I shot it first. I shot the mind flare first. It was me.
But yeah, they went. Cassandra went crazy and cut down a mind flayer very quickly, and then they broke the
Within
orb.
6
They
seconds.
found a bunch of loot, including the bit of paper you found, and they also found a thing referencing how the mind flayers are living on the moon and other things.
Mind flayers in space.
Yeah, because
Very
they're
nice.
intelligent. They can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And they then blew up the cave so no one else can get in there, and marched south, and got attacked by a few giants, which you sort of destroyed easily. Cassandra forgot Aya on the way back. She got a random effect where she forgot who Aya was and found Aya annoying.
Yeah, that was super annoying.
That was difficult for me to play.
She was like, "Go away, you're annoying," and Aya's like crying the whole time. How could you, Melissa?
It's not my fault. How could Loki? He's the monster here.
He's the monster. Yeah, he's a monster, actually. And yeah, you got back to town, and then Virus went off to the forge. So you got this letter. You got this letter that is full of just absolute gibberish. It makes no sense at all. And you use magic on it and determine that it is, in fact, enchanted with a hidden message, but you need to find out how you're going to like read the message. Like there's some key involved with it.
Can I make an Arcana check to find out?
Yep. Would you, or where would you be doing the Arcana check? Like where would you be? Yeah.
Probably by the forge at night after I'm done working.
Awesome. Do it. Roll your Arcana check. I'll open up Aya's character sheet.
Damn, nat 20, bro.
Awesome. So you pull out, you're sitting next to the forge at night, and you pull out the bit of paper, and in the light of the forge, you notice the letters all rearrange. And the letters all disappear and stuff. It turns into a map.
Map.
Only in like when you're playing with it and stuff, because you got a natural 20. When it's not in the light of the forge, the map disappears and gets covered up again with just gibberish. So it sort of like has to be in the light of a forge.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, so it has the map. The map points to a location which is somewhere to the north west. I'll show you later. It's about a month or so travel. And it says in Dwarvish, there's a little arrow pointing to a location on the map.
Okay.
And I lost the name of the thing. I've got to find it.
Oh, good job, man.
Oh, well, I had it written on my laptop at uni today, and then it blue screened on me.
Oh, that sucks, dude. That's the worst.
I mean, the laptop's fine, but like,
Yeah.
I think it was a Windows update that just went wrong. But it, I lost a dwarven name.
Hey,
It sucks.
hey, MV, what up? Welcome to D&D, bro.
Why is there no D&D here? Nothing to see.
Oh, this is Dungeons and Australians. I forgot.
Yeah.
This is everyday life for them.
Hey, man. Don't worry about it.
Dude, last week someone came in. He's like, "What? You're playing D&D with an Australian? Isn't this just like normal life for them? Fucking monsters and adventures." It was so good. Oh, Necro, man, I've seen that about 100 times
Okay,
today.
so I found the name again. You find it. It says in Dwarvish. It's pointing to a location on the map next to a mountain, and it says it's the mines. It is the mine of Durin.
The Mine of Durin.
Durin is what it says.
And this is a letter that we found, or he found it?
This is a letter that. This is what Mirrors found.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
And on the map, I'll just point you out where it is. Oh wow, loaded instantly.
Oh, it doesn't work. GG.
So it points to a location about here.
Oh.
Right there. Which I'll put a little circle on.
Oh, I got this, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that is super far away.
It is, but it says that. And roll me a history check.
Mine of Durin. Got it, boys. Marked it on the map.
Awesome. So, and I'm going to move back to the lobby. Cool. So, you recall in... it's a very old legend of an ancient dwarven mine that was lost, the location of which was lost thousands of years ago, which was said to produce some of the purest mithril in the world.
What?
Okay, Murrows takes that map and he copies it down onto a normal sheet of paper, circles it, but doesn't label it.
Cool.
That way he knows where it's located without anybody else knowing what it is.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Oh.
And he doesn't have to be by a forge.
I've taught
to
you
pull it out every time.
well.
Yes. Excellent.
And then he takes the magical sheet of paper and throws it in the forge.
Awesome. And you see it takes a very long time for it to start burning, but it does burn. And the original map is gone, but now you have a map to the mine. Oh,
Yes, it is too precious for anybody else to find.
What
yes.
if there was other stuff on it?
There was no other stuff on it.
What if you had to, like,
that's
hit it
right.
with a
There was,
hammer?
yeah, I think there was the secret to immortality was in the back, but you didn't see it. So.
Oh well,
You didn't even check the back.
who wants to live forever?
Yeah, exactly.
Too late
You need to
now.
live forever when you have. I mean, you don't need to live forever. You have mithril. It's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
Who needs to live forever when you can just be a fucking elf?
Why have that when you can just be an Azamar and just stop aging at the age of 20?
Is there any word from Kaz?
Nope.
None.
None.
I will.
I've
Okay.
already messaged him 4 times.
Oh.
It is super late, so we
We'll get
probably
rolling. Yeah. We'll
Don't
get rolling.
worry. I'll keep bugging him about it.
It's fine. Well, we separated him from the party through like magical. He teleported away. Means. So, I need to do things. We're on Grassy Road. So where we left off, Miros is in town doing his thing. The party wandered up to Thurumbar, did some errands, and is on their way back.
Whoa.
You're on their way back.
Quit running in circles, mate.
Who? What?
I said, quit running in circles, mate.
Bloody hell, mate. I'll come over there and trip you.
Okay, so and you all stayed inside a magical mansion that Yuki created.
Oh yeah, Yuki.
Yep. Now I forgot to mention last time, Cassian, Yuki read your mind and
Oh.
read an image of your old ship from your mind.
Oh.
And when you went in your room and there was a ship there, that was your old ship.
Whoa. That's
So
crazy.
you spend the night on your old ship with Ali,
Damn.
doing things. Probably doing things.
It's okay. Cassandra and I did things in her forest.
Yeah, I had an image of her own, of original forest and stuff.
That was our room.
Yes, that was Aya's room. There's no room for Cassandra. She doesn't get a room.
Nope, because she can share it with Aya.
Yep. Also, she hasn't got a background story, so I can't do a room.
Yeah. I never made one for her. Shut up.
Oh.
You should.
I made like a summarized version, if anything.
I need that anyway. Give me that at some point. Okay. And there were also 10 elite soldiers who were travelling from Thurumbar to Korenberg, and they are loyal to your cause. So, it is
Andrew
morning,
full on Rocket League tilt.
and you're all heading outside. Yuki is still inside the mansion doing something. That's the door to the mansion. It's just a door. So you're all outside setting up. It's early morning.
I'm still on the Temple of Fate one.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to move people to my things. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
So
there's
you're on the
a
road,
shitload
there's a bunch of-
soldiers.
There we go. So that there's the doorway to the magical doorway to the mansion. Yes, I know. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
It is pretty not cold today. About Blaze died in a fiery car accident. Sorry.
Fiery
Shit.
Blaze. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will get to Blaze. I'm just gonna get the party back to town, basically.
that's alright, it's all good.
Okay, so you're all out there. Yuki's inside the thing doing her thing. You're all setting up,
Okay.
and all the elite soldiers have gotten back into their armor after spending the night in comfort.
Oh yeah.
Pretend
yeah.
their horses are there.
These are the guys that slaughtered the werewolf people.
Yeah, they basically mowed them down.
There's,
The werewolves didn't stand a
Oh,
chance.
there's werewolves. You know,
I-
we're actually good
if you
town
can't
guys.
tell, this is Panor.
Yeah, this guy here is Panel.
Oh yeah. Oh
Dude,
man,
Cassandra
I
made
can-
friends with.
Cassandra talked
he's
to.
very distinguished.
Yeah, he's got a name. He's got a little blue icon now on his head as well. See,
That's purple.
I'm colorblind. Shh.
Noticed.
So you're all out there doing that. Yuki's still inside. The doorway is visible now because it is open.
Oh.
And so you're preparing, and you hear footsteps coming from down this way. The sky is clear, there's no wind and shit, it's a bit chilly and stuff like that. But you hear footsteps coming from this way.
Oh.
And after a minute or so, you see a bunch of elite soldiers.
Oh, Elite Soldiers number 2, ahoy!
And they're marching along, and they see you, and they stop. And 2 of them order the group to halt. These 2 are wielding shotguns, and they step up to here and say, sorry, I step up over here. They ignore you lot entirely,
Well, that's good.
and they go to, and they walk up, and they go, you there, state your business out here. And then Panel steps up, with the other guys behind. And he says, yes, we're out here exterminating the werewolf menace. What are you guys out here for? And the 2 new guys with shotguns say, Hatris sent us out here. We're looking for a woman, red hair, by the name of Yuki. Have you seen her? And Hatris and Panel says, no, we haven't. And you guys know he's lying because you know who Yuki is.
Yes.
And cool. And this one just sort of like looks at Panel as he says that, and he starts walking over around and sort of looking at things. And he walks up to each of you and just looks at you carefully.
Hello!
And he's 7 foot tall and he's wearing full plate.
You look very strong.
Oh snap!
Oh, snap.
I like put my hand down and be like, good to meet you, sir.
He just looks at it, doesn't even do anything.
And I like shake my own hand and be like, yeah, good to meet you too.
Cassandra stays calm and seems confused at the name of Yuki, if he ever mentions it.
Yep. Roll deception.
I don't even have my character sheet out.
Oh, it just
You
hurt.
should have it up. You should. Everyone roll deception.
Should've
Trying
said
to hide
anything.
that
Great.
you know who Yuki is.
Rolls.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Want to buy Moros mind tricks?
I don't think
and,
you can. I don't think you can mind trick a whole battalion of soldiers.
I don't have to mind trick the battalion. I just have to mind trick the leader.
Which one's the leader?
Obviously,
Okay.
the one biggest and taking control of the troops.
I don't know. They're all pretty big.
What was the last one for Lithiana?
So, yeah, that was Alethana. I'm just rolling his eye because that's what it said as. So these 2 are here talking about. They're talking. While this one is looking at each of you and notices Aya is trembling in fear. And he steps up to Aya, says, "You. Do you know where Yuki is?" And Aya just trembles and sort of glances at Cassandra for help.
Cassandra takes her hand. It's like, it's okay.
Yep. And Aya sort of swallows her pride and sort of swallows her fear and stuff, and sort of that helps her out. And I'm not pointing a bug. Stop it. No. And yeah, she sort of looks a lot more confident now. She's got Cassandra's hand, and she sort of says, "No, I don't know who Yuki is." And he looks at Cassandra, looks at Aya, and he sort of sighs, and then goes back to his other friend, and just sort of says, "Yep, she's not here." And he sort of says, "Very well." And he sort of, and these 2 salute each other, and they march on back, and they keep on marching. And you can see all these soldiers are here are very tense, like they were ready for a full-on fight. And those soldiers disappear off screen.
Almost got real.
And then Panel sort of sighs and goes up and says, "Right, so we're gonna have a problem. If the elite guard is looking for Yuki, they know about our plan.
Why
At
do
this
they?
point,
At the
Yuki
mo-
comes out.
What do we do then? Do we continue with the plan?
He says, "Well, we have to. These things are already in motion." And then Yuki comes out and says, "Like, I saw everything. It's fine. We just keep going. I'll use my visibility if we find another group of soldiers."
That's a good idea.
She nods. It's like, all right.
Yep. And then Yuki closes the gate. It's gone.
We should head back to town as quickly and as quietly as possible.
He nods
Good luck with
and
that. The
paddles.
soldiers are just like, boom, boom.
Yep. Yeah, the soldiers all get on their giant horses. Yuki summons her really, really quickly, white horse, and you guys get on your horses,
Yep.
and you ride on. So you ride for most of the day, and in the evening, you get back to town. As you get to the gate of the town, you see a bunch of guards at the gate. Yuki just whispers to you, "Okay, I'm going to go invisible now and follow you." And with that, her horse disappears, and so does she.
Oh.
And you hear her whisper to you all, just go straight to the rebel base.
Can you make us all
Send-
invisible? That'd be helpful. We could all just walk invisible to the
Actually, no. Sorry. She says, I'll go to the rebel base. Meet me there later. And
Okay.
then she, and you can hear her footsteps like disappear.
Oh.
She runs off.
Oh man, if I was invisible, I'd be so sneaky. I have no footprints.
Cassandra looks to the soldiers. How much time until we should be there?
The soldiers say, come around in the afternoon or the evening. Oh, sorry, come around in the morning. Sorry, because it's about evening now. Come around in the morning, and we'll discuss tactics then. For now, we have to report to Hadris, and he sort of sighs at that.
Good luck.
All right.
He nods and says, "Yes, we'll see you all soon." And then the soldiers wander off doing their thing, and you guys are back in town. So you wander into the town square. Now I'm going to drag in Mr. Blaze.
Hello.
Hello. So Blaze, you die in the arena, and
Sweet.
yeah,
Brand new
And,
character, and you're dead. Roll name. We don't like the name.
DM does that a lot.
Alethana does things with Cassian, like hugging him and stuff, and says she has to run off to her father to run this errand because
Of course.
she is needed there.
Do what you must.
And she waves goodbye to everyone, and she runs off.
Do must.
So you wander on in, get to the town square, and Blaze, you're in the town. It's the late afternoon, and you've made it to this city, and you've been looking around all day. You haven't really found the people you're looking for, and you're in the town square. And everyone roll, except for Muros, who's in the blacksmith, I assume. Everyone roll a perception check.
Including me.
great.
Ah, yes.
Everyone except Muros. Does that include you?
Yes.
Nice.
My rolls out tonight are just average as fuck.
That's fine. Average is needed. It's fine. Okay.
Muros will keep going to the blacksmith until the order is done.
Yep.
Kunk, 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 kunk,
So,
kunk.
let's see. Cassian, you notice markets.
I noticed what?
Because you notice the markets are there.
Oh, what?
in
They
the
have
town square.
markets?
This has always had markets.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Zaynab?
Blaze,
Welcome to
you
stream, bro.
notice the party in your visions enter the marketplace.
Ooh.
Oh, so he could see us enter
Oh.
with the 12, but
Oh,
with the
yeah,
loud
yeah,
raven.
yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't recognize him. Like he's just a member of the crowd.
Uh-huh. Just kidding.
Um, and Aya notices the smell of fish.
I don't see like the one Asian guy in a world full of white people.
And Cassandra, you notice with your above 20 roll, there is a raven in the sky.
Ooh.
A lone raven flying in circles above the town square.
She looks up at it, curious.
Yep. It flies around for a little bit and just keeps flying around. Doesn't seem to
Doesn't
notice.
seem to be looking in any
Actually,
particular
if you check
direction.
it out at the bottom,
No, it's looking everywhere.
bottom left, it has all
Okay.
of our little character slats, and it switches every 4
Don't metagame.
seconds.
I'm not.
Cool. So that's what happened. So what are you all doing? What's Blaze gonna do?
Well, who do I notice? Who do I notice first?
Well, you notice those three over here.
Okay.
You notice all three of them walk in together.
Well, do I notice any of them being Kitsune? Or can I see that? Because I know that I recognize two of them,
Hmm.
but like the most curious
Yep.
that I'm like curious about is the Kitsune.
Yep. Well, you can approach if you like to get a closer look at the other one, at the third one in the body.
I'll approach slowly.
Yep. There's still the crowd and stuff, so yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that.
I'll just like slowly move through the crowd to get closer and have another look. Have a
Yep.
closer look.
Cool. So you get closer, and are you gonna check
Do you want
it
me to roll
out and
again?
see if you can? Yeah, it's an investigation check.
Investigation. I'm totally bad at that.
Yeah.
I get distracted in my own thoughts.
Okay, so you don't quite recognize, like something's familiar about the other one, but you can't really put your finger on it.
Yeah.
But you're definitely sure it's that the other two are the ones you're looking for.
I approach.
Yep. Aya doesn't notice
probably-
you 'cause she's curious. Yep.
Yeah. I'll probably try to approach Cassian
Yep.
Oh,
because he's probably the most.
yeah.
Oh, what's the word? Most
Prominent.
looks of high authority out of the
He's also,
three.
he's also
I look like the pimp.
he's also the tallest. He's a
Yeah.
pimp. Do you have a pimp cane? Do you want a pimp cane?
Dude, I need one.
No.
Let's make it happen.
Yep.
Use my
Magical
rapier
plus
as
one
my
pimp cane.
pimp. My rapier turns into a pimp cane.
It's a pimp cane of plus one pimping.
Yeah,
right.
right.
I pretty much walk up to him and I introduce myself.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be like, "Well, hello, good
What is
sir."
the-
Like, what time of day is it?
It's about 4 in the afternoon.
I'll go up to him and I'm like, "Hello, good sir. My name is Blaze. I've been sent. Well, I've been drawn here to your presence, not physically, but by spiritually. Spiritually, yeah. And I don't know why, but you look like one. Well, all three of you look like the people from my vision. I've been sent, guided by my greater deity of Uzgar, the deity of strength. And he has sent me to you on my quest. I don't even really know what else to say.
Well,
My name
Well,
is
what do you-
my.
what do you look like? Is probably a good way to
Well,
go.
I look like I'm just over 6 foot. Pretty buff. You notice that I I wouldn't say I have some sort of aura around me of strength. And human origin, blonde hair. Not really too spectacular, but yeah, just I just look like a normal, what's the word? Pampered human, pretty much.
Envy, thanks for
Like a
coming up,
noble
Fred.
sort of
Whatever
idea.
You could, bro.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
but
Mark.
like, he tries to keep hygienic and stuff. But
Yep.
yeah, that's how I
Cool.
look, and my expression at the moment is full of it's like determination and like excitement, really, because I've finally
Here.
I've seen the people, like I can see them in actual form now, like the people of my vision.
Yep.
Yeah. So you see this slightly. He doesn't really show it. Like pretty neutral, excited human that doesn't really know what to say.
I was like, oh, you must be one of our fans from Thoma. Did you see our performance? Do you want my autograph?
Not quite. I've come from the far northwest. I've been traveling for just about 3.5 years now. I went towards the.
So
I got led to the frozen zone to the east, where I couldn't find a way to get through that stupid bloody cold. Oh my god, it's so fucking cold up there.
So wait, you say you had a vision of us? Did he say
As I was heading to the east, I couldn't reach any further from the fierce cold, and I looked down at the boots that I'm wearing, and even these things didn't help me. It's too bloody cold. And I saw vision from my deity, and he pointed me into the direction of, well, a group of individuals. I only had facial recognition to go on, and you three, well, two of you three, definitely fit that description, especially you and one of the ladies you're with. I have been following disruptions from portals, and I was wondering
portals.
if your group was in any way looking to, I don't know, investigate or put an end to them.
That has come across our minds. See, we too have come across these portals, and they seem to
Really?
come out of nowhere and attack us.
Well, I look down at my hands. I'm like, well, I've come too close to the portals before.
At that point, when you look at your hands and you draw attention to your hands, Aya notices it because your hands have focuses in them.
Mm.
Aya runs up and grabs your hands and says, "These are magic."
Ah!
Your hands are magic. I say, Aya, it's not
Yes.
that kind of thing.
She looks confused.
Well, I'm guessing now that Aya is holding my hand, she can see the two gems embedded within my arms.
Yeah, she's got a limited version of detect magic, basically.
Yeah.
In her,
But
in,
she
with her
like
eye.
the gems are actually like protruding through the skin a little bit.
Yeah, she can
and,
actually tell they are magic. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
And
so she sort of
like-
goes like, these are magic.
Yep.
She's
And
fascinated
then
by it.
I'm just like, I continue. I even though this strange person is just holding onto my hands, I seem to pay no fuss. I'm still talking to Cassian. I'm just like, yeah, I've come too close to the portals before, and yeah, I don't I want to figure out who's behind these anomalies.
Wait.
And I was...
Do you hear the laughing as well?
No.
No. Oh. Well, you're in for a treat. It's pretty much the shittiest thing ever. And it seems to follow us around, so... consider that before you join our group.
Well,
You
I
have
don't care
heard
if it's
rumors.
shitty.
You have heard rumors of these random magical effects as well.
Okay.
You've never seen them in person, but you've heard of things happening.
I'm just like, well,
Have you heard of the Troubles?
I've heard rumors of the Troubles, but I haven't heard anything but the rumors. And by seeing you here now, well, you guys might be able to help me, and you never know. I might be able to help you guys as well. I might not be rich, or, well, I'm not rich, but I'm pretty handily, yeah,
Handily?
I'm pretty handy in hand-to-hand combat.
Well, that could be helpful. But what are you wearing right now? Are you wearing like tattered clothes?
Well, you see me, I've got these frosty-looking boots on. I've got this like black cloak. I've got a nice-looking ring on one of my hands, and then I've just got like a common pants and common shirt on. Nothing else.
Cool.
Yep.
While you're talking, a random noble in a suit wearing a monocle and a top hat, who's just walking around the markets,
Who looks just like
like
Monkhead?
full. Yeah, he looks like obscenely wealthy. He's walking around doing his noble thing, and just doing his thing, and suddenly his demeanor completely changes, and he starts crying out, "Everyone, I have to give you my money!" And he starts throwing it around, and giving money to people. And he goes up to you guys, and he tries to hand you 500 gold.
I take it.
He says, "Here, please take it.
Oh, thank you.
Please take it."
We'll take all the gold you have, sir.
He says, "No. Everyone has to have a share. Everyone." And his eyes look crazy.
Wow.
Cassandra looks at Blaze and then just points the thumb over in the man's direction. That would be one of the magical random effects.
I said, Blaze, you don't have very much money. Here's your chance.
Well, whatever. I take the money that I get, and then I just pass it on to Cassian.
Yep.
Oh.
So he hands over about 500. He hands over 500 gold overall to your group.
Yeah.
And he went.
All the money I would have had, I'd just pass over to Cassian. I'm like, I'm not one to hold on to. I know I may not be rich, but the thing is, if I'm with the group, I'd rather benefit the whole group than taking everything for myself. And take this as I wouldn't say bribe, as a show of generosity
This
towards
is a bribe.
the
I'm
group.
totally not evil.
Then Cassandra just smiles and is like, "Oh, if that's how it is, you can share the bank."
I'm just sort of like, a bank. They have a bank.
Bank account.
Yeah. And I'm just like, well, basically my goal is to I'm looking for like I said, I'm looking for the person behind the portals. And I've been led to your group in a vision, like there's nothing else. Your group just popped up in my mind pretty much, and he was just like, these guys will help you. And I'm here now, and I want to help you in any way possible.
What can you tell us about the portals? What have you learned on your own in your travels?
Well, basically, they're a random anomaly. They pop up all over the place, and I lost my family to them. They got sucked into one of the portals when I was very young, and they didn't just take my family; they took a part of me with it.
Yes.
I looked down at my forearms again.
Yes. I got that.
Yep. And if I can, I want to either... I don't really know much, but from what I saw in there, it looked like hell.
You've been inside.
All I saw was a brief moment. Fire,
Brimstone.
flames, and then losing my family, and then the portal closed. I haven't really seen many since. They seem to differ in shape and size,
We've been here
but
about,
I don't really know much more.
We've been here about 3 months, and I think we've seen 6.
Yes.
They seem to be becoming more frequent. And it works.
I'm not sure. I just want to know who's behind it. And let's just say, maybe plant my fist into him several times. Or it. Whatever it is. And maybe
looks at you
even...
and says,
Yeah,
sorry.
you go.
Yeah. Aya looks at you and says, "Oh, well, if you're joining us, I'm Aya." And she said,
Nice
says it
to
really
meet you,
cutely.
Aya.
She nods
And
and
then-
smiles and says, "Do you want?" She says, "Do you want a berry?"
I would love a berry.
She then reaches in her pocket and pulls out a small pouch, and then tips upside down, and about a pound of berries falls out and lands in your hand.
Holy shit.
Cassandra just giggles at that. It's like,
I start eating them.
You don't have to eat them all. He ate them all.
I haven't eaten for a few days, probably. I've been traveling a lot. I've just eaten them.
Let's
And
get
I
to
say
some
thank you very
protein.
much, Aya.
Cassandra walks up. Do you want some fish?
Some fish.
Yes. Fish.
Fish. They would go nice with these berries.
They would. They'd be fishy.
Cassandra
not?
looks happy, and then it's like, come on, let's go get fish.
Okay, I'm picturing you grabbing my forearm and just dragging me along.
Probably that's what Aya does.
Yeah, I
she's
follow.
Actually,
Yeah.
she's actually taking Aya too.
Castian has
Yep.
2 permanent bruises on each of his forearms, right in the middle, from where they grab him every time.
Well, I follow. I drop like a few of the berries as I'm like dragged along. Probably.
Aya leaves a trail of berries everywhere she goes. It's fine. Yeah.
How many people died?
Okay, so
do we
Oh.
find a stall of fish?
19.
19 people
what?
died.
Yeah. So anyway, so you go to the store with fish.
Yes.
You get there and you see the same guy as before. That's always been there.
Oh.
And he looks at you, Cassandra, and goes, "Oh, it's you. What do you want?"
I like some fish, and she's like all happy and stuff.
He says, "Well, fine, 1 gold."
I flip
Alright.
over a piece of gold.
He sort of just catches it, and just sort of like sighs, and then he hands over the fish.
Okay.
He looks like he's annoyed with Cassandra.
Okay, that's fine. I look at Cassandra and I'm holding the fish, and I slowly, like, sort of rotate the fish around my hand as I start cooking it.
Oh, it's already cooked as well. Sorry.
Oh, is it cooked? Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's
I
it's
wanna
like
do
it's
something
like
cool.
fish. It's like fish on it's like fish on a stick.
You just burn it.
Okay.
Hey,
Like a John,
so is this like the normal guy that we go to get fish?
Yes, it is.
Cassandra looks at him and, and cocks her head to the side. What's wrong?
He says, well, don't know why you were so rude to me earlier this morning.
What?
Why was that?
I don't remember this.
You're mistaken, sir. We have just gotten to town a few minutes ago.
He said he looks at Cassandra and says, "No, silverhead Neko, like it's pretty unique. Like I know it was you."
Well,
You were very
that's
rude to me.
impossible. I just got here.
I drift off into some thoughts, by the way, while this is
Okay.
happening.
He says, look, like you were rude to me this morning, and now you're calling me a liar.
I'm not.
Are you
I
sure
just-
she could have just looked exactly like her? Was she wearing the same outfit?
He said, no, it was a different outfit. It was an all black outfit,
Oh,
but there was no mistake. It was her.
could have been someone
And
past.
he says, yeah, and she had a pet. You had a pet raven too. What happened to that?
Yeah,
Pet
no.
raven? I don't have a pet raven.
Out of all the times you've seen her before, had she ever had a pet raven before this morning?
He said no, but I assumed the raven was probably flying around or something. I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure though. And Cassandra, while you're looking at him, give me a perception check.
Fire and shiz, bro.
Okay, so this is gonna be awesome. So you're looking at him, trying to explain to him that you weren't rude to him.
hmm
And as you're looking at him, you notice behind him, about 200 feet through the crowd, you see a figure walking along in a black robe, and it stops, and it hears your argument with him, and looks at you. And when it looks at you, you see your face.
Dun, dun, dun.
And she's noticed you, and she's staring at you.
She stares back, confused.
She just sits there staring at you. It looks like her jaw's drops that she's seeing you.
I look. What are you looking at, Cassandra? And I look in that direction.
She'll wave in that direction to her.
Wave. She turns her head and disappears into the crowd.
What are you looking at?
I just saw me.
You're right there. There's Zamia. Some big soul.
No. I saw another me.
Have you been drinking from my rum?
No. Why would I take your rum?
Oh no, you're kind of weird like that sometimes. I don't know. Why would you get
Have
naked
I
and go
ever
into the middle of town
taken
square?
your
We
rum?
don't know.
Have I ever
Why would
taken
you
your
dance
rum?
naked in the scoundrel's den?
Shut
We don't
up!
know these things.
He said,
I instantly snap out of what I was thinking about. I was like, what?
She instantly gets flustered.
And then I'm like, you saw another you? I completely changed it back to the subject.
Yes. I saw another me.
Stupid question. What did she look like?
Me.
Oh. That
Oh.
makes sense.
Oh shit.
yeah, she yeah. So
Very
Aya goes to Cassandra and says, "No, you didn't see you over there because you're here."
I saw another me over there. I
finally,
swear.
you're the one who makes sense.
And then you start having reminiscence of freaking Rush Hour. No, I am me. You cannot be me. No, I am me.
You are
You are. That is what you just said.
I is me. You is you.
She turns to the man
It's you.
man again, and her tail is obviously swinging in a flustered fashion, but she like calms herself down,
Hmm.
and it's like and she like says, "I'm sorry if it was me, but because I do not remember."
He sort of sighs and goes, "Very well. Well, just try to be in a better mood next time."
I flick him another gold.
He sort of takes it and goes, "Oh, thank you, sir." And he hands you a fish. as
Hey,
well.
what do I see the guy who
I'm
was
sorry.
giving out money earlier? And is he still in the town square?
Oh yeah. He spent about 10 minutes running around the town square, handing out all of his money, and he had like nearly 10,000 gold.
No, I want him to come
And he's
over here. I was
handing
like,
out-
"Hey, man, this guy hasn't
and
gotten
he-
any money yet."
And he runs around hanging out, and then suddenly he stops and looks at his hands, and he's like, "What did I just do?"
Oh shit! Oh no!
And you see him run around, going to people, going, "You, give me that money back, you!" And people are like running away from him now.
Oh shit! Oh,
Does he come up
mistakes
to
were
us at all?
made. No,
Does he come up to you?
we don't look rich. Come on now.
No, he doesn't even see you.
Okay, well, Cassandra thanks the man for the fish and starts nomming on it, and then
Yeah.
she looks to the party. You know what? Just so I don't have to hear what Cassian said again, I'm going to the clothing store. See ya. And she walks off.
Aya's gonna say, "Oh, but I wanna see Miros. I miss him."
I'll meet you there.
I peek up at that and I'm like, who's Muros?
Aya says, "He's our dwarf friend. He's nice."
And then I have a picture of the dwarf face that crosses my mind. I'm like, I'll come too. I'm keen to meet this Muros.
And Aya
I need
hugs
to go to
Cassandra
another
before.
Wonka.
Cassandra hugs back as she's like nomming and just realized that she was biting on the bone because she finished the meat on the outside.
Yep. So who's going where? Aya and Blaze are going to the blacksmith.
I mean, she there's still like a big chunk of fish, but she like got through that one spot so much that she got to the bone. She just realized that
Okay. Yep. Okay.
and starts
Cool.
eating the actual meat.
So Cassandra's going to the little clothing store, to the leather workers.
Yeah.
Cassian going there too.
Clothing store.
The clothing store. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're going up there, right?
I
Yeah,
already
sure.
bought that thing, right?
The
The sheath.
sheath.
I bought it.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you've already
just-
paid for it.
Yeah, okay.
You've already paid for it. It's being built.
It's not done though. Didn't she say it'd only be a
Not
few
done
days?
yet. It'll be a few days, yeah.
Well, we bought it like before the thing, before we left.
Yeah, she said it'll be a week or two, is what she said.
Okay. So never mind then. I'll just go with them tomorrow at the blacksmith.
Okay. So, Cassandra, are you going off to the clothing store?
Yes.
Miros is in the blacksmith, and everyone else starts walking off this way. So you walk up, and you get to the blacksmith. And Aya runs in, and Miros, what are you doing in the blacksmith? Working?
Moros, what are you doing?
He's starting to piece together a suit of armor.
Awesome.
It's already, the plates are already thing. He's just putting it together.
Sweet.
By the way, as I go past the gunsmith, I'm like, whoa. What are those? Pretty much.
Cool.
Just like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen like any guns before, pretty much.
Yeah.
My
I've
character has a
noticed
gun
a
on his
few.
back.
Yeah. I've noticed a couple, but I haven't really seen that many on my travels. Yeah, that.
Yeah, so you see in the gunsmith as you go past is a young, about 17-ish looking, blonde woman. working at the counter, cleaning a gun. Who I assume Cassian waves to as he walks.
Yes.
Yes. And she
Hello,
knows you and what she waves. And she waves back, blows you a kiss.
Ooh.
Oh, that's mine. You know, look here.
I still look.
Smacks him upside the head. No.
God.
Okay, and yeah, you
She'll
walk
put a
along.
bullet between your eyes at 900 yards, bro. I'd be careful.
I'd catch it.
If you saw it coming.
And Aya leads into the blacksmith, sees Muros piecing together this suit of plate mail, and runs up behind and jumps on him.
And Meros falls into the forge.
Aya goes, Muros, we missed you.
How was your trip?
She says, good.
See you next.
We saw ships and things. And she
I
just
walk
seems... Yeah. Aya
this
hands
fella?
Muros berries as well. Aya tries to hand you some berries before she runs off and does her thing.
He eats them.
Hey, Aya's happy with that.
I
sits down and
introduce
makes
myself,
Cool.
and I explain to him what I explained to Castian. The fact
Seems
that
like every time I turn around, you guys are dragging somebody else along with
No,
you.
they find us, Meros. I'm not. No, like, if it was up to me, man, we would still be like
Well-
the 10-party crew on my ship. Whoa, actually. And he starts thinking about it. Oh, we almost have enough people to crew a ship.
If you think for 1 second I'm stepping on another boat, you're out of your mind.
yeah, I pretty much explain everything. I explained to Cassian about how I'm searching for the one that's creating the portals. I don't really know who it is, and how I haven't really seen many, and how I've travelled from the far northwest to the east and down to here to where I had a vision to meet you guys. And
Yeah. The last portal Ida had an encounter with, I made the things on the other side completely regret coming over.
Hey, that's the truth.
well, anything you could tell me about the portals, I'd be glad to hear.
They're annoying, and when you see one, prepare for a fight.
Yeah.
Sound advice. Meros, sound advice.
I'm just going to tell him don't put your arms in there.
My character laughs.
Trust me.
It's like,
Been there.
If you keep saying that, I'm gonna start laughing, and it's gonna sound insensitive.
I show him the magic gems in my arms, pretty much, and I'm just like, well, I didn't used to have these arms. Let's just say that.
I'm
And then
gonna
I
go
was-
ahead and examine those arms.
Were you born with claws?
Yeah. Will you let Muros examine the arms?
Sure.
Would that be medicine, arcana, or religion?
I'm gonna go with the magical arcana. Cool. You can tell that they are actually not his original arms. They're made of basically magical energy They're actually got like the gems in the hands are actually focuses. And it's like they've almost been regrown using magic. Some special kind of magic.
Yeah, I explained that to Blaze.
Yeah, I sort of nod and I'm like, yeah, I sort of figured that as well.
I hope you weren't
And then
fond of
I,
your original arms.
pardon?
I hope you weren't fond of your original arms.
Well, It's not like I could grab them back or anything.
Grab them back.
And I'm just like, well, these arms have given me more power to maybe help other people so they don't have such... Oh man, I'm just losing my words tonight. Such unfortunate fates that I faced. Yeah. And then I'm just like, I sort of turn around and I see Aya just like gorging herself on berries.
Yeah, making a mess on the floor of the blacksmith.
Yeah. And then I look at the blacksmith, I look at the forge, and I sort of walk over near the forge and just like, I'm like, this is really nice. And just keep myself warm because I've been traveling through like really cold places for so long. It's like, oh yeah. And then I don't know what else we should do. I'm just chilling. I don't know what to do.
Cassandra's going to be mad if we make that dress dirty.
Oh, she's not wearing her dress right now. Sorry.
Oh, she's not wearing her dress?
She's wearing her leather armor because they were just on coming back into town from the road. But she's making
You know
it.
the deal, Aya. Be careful.
She like tilts her head, like, careful of what?
He once again points to all the gears and contraptions and mechanical devices.
She like
They're very good
she,
for
like,
taking off a tail.
She like goes, oh, and nods. Blaze, you noticed that?
Yeah. I say nothing. I'm really. I just look like cautious.
Yep. And
Ooh,
yeah. So, and what are you guys going to do? It's about 6 p.m. now and stuff, and you're in the blacksmith. And I was just making a mess on the floor, which the blacksmith probably doesn't like at all. There's like a little pool of berry juice around there. What are you doing?
I'll start cleaning it.
Okay.
I like tidy stuff. I'll start cleaning it.
Mirrors, what are you doing?
Well, he was still working on that plate of armor while he was talking to them, so he's still doing that.
Okay. I was gonna watch you curiously. Out of interest though as well, I changed the way the plate mail looks. It's still plate mail. It now looks like that. Very steampunk plate mail. If that's cool.
Is that how the plate mail looks in this world?
That's how it looks in this world. Well, it's how these plate mails look. The ones for these guards anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's magic steampunk, so that's what it's gonna be like.
What's Castian doing? Didn't he follow us?
Yeah.
What's Cassian doing?
I'm just sitting there looking at like pulling out some of the like wanted posters I had and said, Blaze, would you be interested in perhaps helping me track down some criminals? Or possible allies to the cause, even.
You doing that to me?
When he does that, I throw a wrench at him.
Why would you throw a wrench at me? Where did you even get a wrench?
And Burroughs just stares at him like intensely.
And I just say to Castian, I'm willing to help any way I can.
So, Blaze, you see these bounties that he shows you. You see that one?
Mm-hmm.
And you see, if it ever loads, there it is, that one. 2 bounty posters that Cassian has.
Is it Umert on our side?
Oh yeah, it is. Cassian, do you show him that one or not?
Oh, we've already talked to Umric?
No, you haven't found him, but you are pretty sure he's not a bad guy.
Oh yeah, well, I told him that like a possible ally too. You know.
You did say possible allies.
And that's why I got a
Okay.
wrench thrown at him.
Okay. So that's going on.
Well, I
I'm
point.
waiting
I'm
for the
pointing.
hamster
I'm
in his
like,
brain to catch up and tell him why I hit him.
Oh, he doesn't know. He's been drinking too much of the bottle of infinite rum.
I just point out which one he thinks is a possible ally.
Yeah, about that. Put it away. Yes, we'll find this one.
Aya jumps up to her feet and goes to Miros and whispers to him, "We're going to meet the rebels tomorrow. Do you want to come?"
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. She like smiles and hugs him. She was whispering.
We have to do it in the morning. When they're expecting us in the morning.
She nods and smiles. Yeah, she says, "Yeah, I said in the morning."
Can I try to listen in?
Yeah, you can. Roll
You want me to
perception.
make like a perception roll?
Yeah, roll perception.
Nope.
That's enough. I was not good at whispering. Yep. So you hear them talking about that rebels stuff.
I just take in the information. I'm just like, I don't say anything. I don't look at it. No, I'm still cleaning the berries.
You notice wherever Aya goes, there's like a little trail of berries on the ground.
Which means you're going to be cleaning for a while.
Yeah, literally.
I'm just clear. Most of the cleaning is around Miros's working area and stuff.
I say, Moros, I think there's a bird in your beard.
There's a berry in
A
Miros's
bu- a
beard,
bird.
actually.
There's a bird.
Uh,
I think it's
Bird.
building its nest.
I'm just trying to decide what object I'm throwing at him next. Let's throw
Please.
a wooden mallet at his head.
Oh, go do it.
Dodge it.
Do it. Roll an attack. I want to see if you actually hit. This one to see if you actually hit him with a mallet. No, you're fine.
Would that be strength based or dex based?
That'll be. I'm gonna go
Thrown weapon.
strength. Yeah, thrown weapon. Dex base. Just roll an attack. Any attack. It's fine.
Oh, that misses.
Okay,
for sure.
You throw it at him and it misses, but I think Cassian would realize that he just had a wooden mallet aimed at his head.
Yeah. I dodge it. Oh, man. Moros, I'm just joking with you, bro. All in good fun. It's your turn to poke fun at me now.
I am.
I
Haven't you got the message yet? He
You're
looks
lucky.
for another thing to throw.
ask Cassian, do you guys even like where do you guys stay? Do you have like some sort of house here, or do you stay at the inn, or what's going on? You said you've been here for 3 months.
Right.
Well,
The
if you would
end.
like to, you could stay at the
Fuck
Scoundrel's
that.
Den, but it'll cost you a fortune, and you'll probably still be robbed.
Well, I don't know this. I'm asking the question. So
That's what I said.
Yeah,
to you.
that would go. Do
Yeah,
not-
that's what Cassian told you.
Do not stay in the Scoundrel's Den, says Muros.
okay.
I says, we stay at the Temple of Fate.
You're
Oh.
standing in my bed.
I'll say careful, some of those might not be berries. No dwarfy troops. And then I get ready to dodge the next thing that he throws at me.
Finish helmet.
What are you throwing?
Finish helmet.
A helmet? Cool.
Oh,
Roll a d20. Oh, I think that hits.
no, it doesn't.
That misses. Oh, it misses, but it's very close.
Yes, that was really close.
It, like knocks my hat off my head.
And then I'm gonna do something. He's funny. Not an actual dagger. Don't mind the dagger.
Oh.
A 19 hits you. Aya throws a berry at you.
I catch it in my mouth.
Aya frowns and throws another.
It's all him.
Yeah, and she gets again.
And she's realized
Now it
it's kinda
turns into
fun.
a game.
Yeah, yeah.
Aya frowns and just goes back to eating her berries.
I asked Aya for a berry.
She nods and goes up to you and holds out the bag and pours out a half pound of berries into your hand.
I put 2 berries like I'm going to flick them like coins out of my hand, and I start Cassian, like enchanting them with my key.
Food
Cool.
fight.
Okay, roll your
Berries in
attack.
my mouth.
Just do a ranged attack with the Just
I'll
hit the
do my
range attack
bullet
button. Yeah, and just that's what I've been doing with daggers.
Food fight.
Oh, that hits
again.
Cassian. Are you going to try to eat the
Yeah, I'll eat them all.
eat the berry?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one hits you, and you take 3 damage as it hits you with enormous force.
In my throat.
Yep.
I'm just like, that's how you do it. And the second one like smashes into the wall behind him
Yeah.
and leaves a little indent.
So Mirror, she had a bunch of people. So Mirror, she had people throwing berries around in your work area.
One just like smashes against the wall, like.
And one chokes Castian.
Well, since Windberry is choking Castian, he'll forgive the mess. He'll just clean up after.
I start laughing like pretty loud.
I'm just gonna be like, I got it.
Of course you did.
Aya notices Mirror has lots of work to do, and she goes to Mirror and hugs him and says, we should leave you to do work. I'm going to go to the temple. We'll see you in the morning."
See you in the morning.
And she
Out of
leaves you
character.
a
How long until this order is done? Because I've been working on it for a week.
it's about finished. You think you'll probably finish it by midday the next day. Midday tomorrow.
Okay. Depending on how long this meeting goes, should be able to finish it when we get back.
Yay.
Oh.
I bow to Moros and I'm like, it was great meeting you, and then I felt like Aya.
As soon as they're
I
ushered
arrived.
out, I clean up the mess.
Okay.
It's sort of
I
half
just leave-
cleaned up.
I just leaves berries everywhere. It's horrible.
We need to get like a little like black hole that just follows around and sucks up berries. Or like a little like bird follower that just eats all the berries she drops.
Like
It used to be Argus.
Oh yeah,
But-
we get
like an
Argus to
But
do it. Yeah,
Kaz isn't here right now.
we just get
Damn it, Kaz.
Argus just follows her around and picks up berries, puts them back in her pouch.
And so you guys do that. Morris goes back to doing his thing, and Aya leads into the Temple of Fate. Cassandra, so you walk off to the clothing store.
Yes.
Roll a perception check as you're walking.
Okay.
Ooh. Awesome. You notice that Raven that was above the town hall, the town square before, is now flying in circles around above you.
She looks up at it.
Yep, it keeps going around.
And she continues to the clothing store. like watching it every so often.
Yep. As you go to the clothing store, you see it lands on the building opposite. And just sits there, watching. And you go in the clothing store.
Okay.
So you go inside, and you see the woman from before in there. She says, "Oh, hello."
It's like, hi. Did you get that cloak to your husband?
She says, "Oh, actually," and then you hear a male voice from the back of the store. He says, "What, dear, who is it?" And a man walks out wearing the cloak.
She smiles. Oh, hello.
And he looks like he's been injured in a battle, but he looks alive. And you can tell he's obviously the husband of the guy.
Yep.
She says, she sort of runs over to you and just hugs you.
And
Thank
she
you so
hugs
much.
back. Of course. I'm glad to help. I'm glad he made it back safely.
She's crying now and like says like, "Thank you, like this is like so amazing." And she stops hugging you and says, "Anything in this store you want, you can have a discount. Like I cannot pay you back for this."
Are you sure?
He says, "Yes, I insist."
Is there anything of interest?
What would you like?
Oh no, is there anything of interest?
There are a few nice outfits. Just say what you want and throw you in there, pretty much.
He has that
We'll stop
armor
clothing
that
store.
could turn into anything, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the problem. I'm trying to... Right now I'm trying to think of something for Aya, but she has that dress already.
Yep. You see
You could
some
buy
nice
Blaze
gloves.
some clothes.
Yeah, and you see some nice gloves in there that could fit you or Raya.
What colors?
They are all colours.
Dear.
Just
Actually,
name something,
rainbow.
and it will probably be
Name an item. Name an item and it's there, pretty much. It's a very well-stocked store.
It's probably the only well-stocked store in this
Stop
place.
asking questions and pick something.
Pick a thing, buy a thing.
She's probably just looking around, trying to figure out what she would want to get. She. I guess she would find like a set of gloves for Aya and herself.
Yep. Cool. So what colour gloves would you like? For Cassandra.
Black.
Black gloves for Cassandra?
Yeah, based on her outfit in her picture.
Yep. And what about Aya?
Aya likes blue. So she get
Aya
blue.
likes blue. Yep. So you pick out these gloves, and they seem quite comfy and stuff. And the woman goes, "Oh, you'd like those, would you?"
Yes, please.
She says, "Oh, it'd be 2 copper for those, just for you."
She smiles and goes over and hands her 3.
You can. And she pushes 2 back into your hand and says, "No. Like it's 1 copper." Oh, sorry, 2
But-
copper. 2 copper. Sorry. So sorry, I'm my derp. She pushes back 1
Thanks for
copper.
coming,
Says,
Andrew.
"No.
Have a good
No.
night, man. Ugh.
I insist."
All right. She smiles and just hugs the woman again.
And she hugs her too. And the man goes up to you, and he's about 6.5 foot tall. He's quite well built,
So
and he takes a knee in front of you, and he says,
so
"Sorry."
towering over her by a foot and a half.
Yep. He goes over to Cassandra. He goes over to you, and takes a knee and bows his head and says, "Thank you."
Of
Yes.
course.
Family.
And she smiles and hugs the man.
Yep. And he hugs her too.
I'm
And-
glad you're alive.
He smiles and says, "I'm glad I am too." And he says, "Can you please do a favor for me?"
Oh, what would that be?
He says, "I just got back in town today, and I want some alone time with my wife. Could you please put the clothes sign up on your way out?"
She smiles and nods. Of course.
he sort of like says, "Thank you," quietly. And he goes to his wife.
Yep, and she nods to the door,
Yep.
switches the sign, and walks out.
Yep.
Blocking it.
Yep. Cool. So that goes on. As you step outside, you see the raven that is sitting there, looking at you directly as you come out of the door.
She looks straight back at it.
Yep.
And she cocks her head to one side.
Yep. And the raven sort of sits there for a minute looking at you, almost like it's studying you, and then it just takes off and flies off.
She watches as it goes, and then goes to the blacksmith.
Yep. Okay, so you wander on to the blacksmith.
Oh, wait. Actually, she's going to the library first.
Okay.
De-
So you walk
detour.
along. Yep. So you walk. The sword's just there. So you sort of come out down here to the library. On the short walk, roll me another perception check. Okay. As you're walking down the street, just after the raven has appeared, you notice a black hooded figure walk right past you. And you sort of notice it as it walks past you. And you notice silver hair.
She. So it's walking like right past her?
You walk right past, like they're on opposite sides of the street, but you notice her as you're walking along.
She looks over in that direction and tries to go after her.
Yep. So as you start to go after her, she starts to sprint.
She starts sprinting as well. It's like, hey,
Yep.
wait.
Yep, you see her run along. You both have the same movement speed, so yeah. You see her run, and you see her dart around the corner, and as she darts around the corner, you see her tail revealed for just a moment underneath her robe. And she darts around the corner.
She sees this and says, hey, wait, again, and then chases her.
Yep, so you go around the corner after her,
Yes.
and you go around the corner, and you see an empty alleyway.
Wait. Damn it.
Roll me another.
just-
Are you going to
okay.
look around to see
Yeah.
if she can follow? Yep. Roll perception check again. And I shall roll on her thing. Awesome. You're looking around, and you notice in the late afternoon sun a shadow on one of the alleyway walls from a figure on the roof.
She's on the roof?
And you look up.
Yes.
You look up, and you see the figure on the roof for just a moment, and then it runs off.
I Can I do an acrobatics?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, rolled a 2.
Yep. The building is about 20 foot tall. You have no idea how she got onto the roof. But
Don't Nekos has
And
the
you could-
climbing thing?
no, they have a falling thing.
Oh.
Yeah. She
But
already
yeah,
has proficiency in acrobatics.
Yep. And yeah, you try to climb and you get a few feet up and then you just fall back down again. Climbing is athletics. Remember that. Roll athletics.
It's even worse.
Thank you, Maris. Thank you, Maris.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That
usually
was
don't
back
grab
before
onto anything.
Parkour days. I think most DMs are more lenient about acrobatics because parkour
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Yeah, so you fail completely to climb the wall, and you have no idea how she managed to go up a 20-foot building almost instantly.
She frowns and just walks back to the library.
Yep.
Cursing to herself.
Thank you, Burris. And why are you muted?
Probably someone doing something.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Yeah,
I
I'm
was
still learning
typing,
this.
so I didn't interfere with the talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was trying to jump up there.
Okay. So, yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, that happens, and she's gone.
Yeah, I mean, she goes to the library.
Okay, so you go to the library, and it's getting dark, but the lady lets you in, and she says, "Oh, hello, what would you like? What are you looking for?"
I'm... Can't... Is it on the move gear? No, I don't think it was.
What are you looking for?
I forgot what I was going to be looking. It was around,
It was
Mate.
around a what? What are you looking for?
Sublight Speed. Book on Sublight Speed.
You have the book on that, yeah.
Yeah, but she's wanting to look like, what is it?
She looks, so the librarian looks at that and says, "That? Oh, I don't think that is anything. I think that's just nonsense. I don't even know what that means."
She frowns a bit. Oh,
What language is that? Perhaps some sort of thieves' cant.
She can read Undercommon, the librarian, but she's like, this makes no sense.
Yeah, that's why I was like, perhaps some kind of thieves' cant.
So, what do you do now?
She goes and looks for a book on Dwarven language.
Yeah, she helps you out with that. She leads you over, and
And then one on Celestial.
she doesn't have anything on Celestial, unfortunately.
Fine. Dwarven it is.
But she says this is the first of many volumes. It's much more helpful if you have a dwarf teach you the language.
She smiles and is like, I know. I have a friend who is.
She says,
But
"Oh, well,
this will
that's
be like on my spare time when he doesn't have time.
good." She says, "I see. Well, yes, you can borrow that book for as long as you like, dear."
She smiles and nods. Thank you.
She says, "Not at all."
And she goes out to the blacksmith.
As you
That's
leave,
where
she
she
locks the
thinks-
door.
Everyone.
As you, yep. So yeah, as you walk out, you see the raven flying around above you again.
She curiously is looking at that thing.
Shoot it down.
Yep.
Wait, what?
No.
Kill the thing already.
Kill it.
No. She doesn't want to kill the raven.
Cool. Yep. So it just flies around above you in circles.
She continues walking, looking at it every now and then.
Yep. It's still there all the time. And you eventually get to the blacksmith.
She goes inside.
You get there, and you see Muros there, probably cleaning the mess of berry juice that Aya left behind.
Cassandra's seeing this size. And, oh, Aya.
So, what do you do?
She
Very
she goes up to. So, I believe I just missed them.
Aye, that you did. That fiance of yours is like a hurricane.
She Googles at that and is like, "Yep, she sure is."
Have fun cleaning up after her.
Mm. Don't worry,
For the
I
rest
do.
of your
Literally, there's going to be berries everywhere forever.
Soon she's like, "I don't mind."
There's like gonna be a room where she just pours berries into it every day. It's gonna be like a fucking huge ass, like 7,000 pound pile of berries.
It's like a
going
swimming
to
pool.
be a magical berry room.
Yes.
It's like a swimming pool of berries.
Scrooge McDuck berry room. She just dives in and swims
Screw
through.
swimming in water when you can swim in berries. Ooh, no berry juice.
Yeah.
And then she says, "So, let's see." She looks around. Does she see anything on the floor besides berries?
Oh, it's just a blacksmith. There's a lot of work on a massive order of plate mail that's been going on. So,
Like the fact that a mallet got flown across
Oh,
the
yeah.
room,
I
and a
imagine that's still on the
hammer, and
floor.
a
Yeah.
flint in
Yep.
random locations
Yep.
across the room.
Yeah,
and
that'll
she
happen. That's
she
all.
looks at those and is like, "Why are those over there?"
Castian.
Ah, makes sense. No more questions need to be asked.
I was having my hand at blacksmithing. Okay. Jeez.
You totally would have to do a bluff check for that for anyone,
Mhm.
and half of us would already know that's not.
No tease would be.
And Cassandra pulls out her book that she got. Hey, look! So when you're not around, I can read too.
No problem. That'll speed things up.
She smiles and nods. Yep. I hope I can. I hope I do well. Maybe you can test me one of these days.
We shall see.
She smiles and nods. Like, well, I'll let you get back to work. You're obviously so busy. I'll go find the rest.
Oh, as she leaves, Merle calls out, "We should be done sometime tomorrow."
She turned around and still smiling. It's like, that's great. Don't forget this tomorrow morning that we're going to see the
I
rebels.
haven't forgot the breakfast meeting.
She nods and is like, all right, I'll be off then. And she walks out.
Cool. So you head out. You notice as you head out, the Raven is just flying around doing its own thing. And roll a perception check as you step out to cross the street to go to the thing. Go to the Temple of Fate.
Ugh.
Rolled a frickin' 4.
And, well, she's not being stealthy at all. You notice about 300 feet away down the street, like a long way away, the hooded figure again,
Like, how far?
about 300 feet away.
Damn it.
She notices you, and as she notices you, and you notice her, she literally disappears.
She seems surprised at this. And then she thinks about her ring. Maybe she has... Because
Maybe she is what?
she has Misty Step, you know?
Mm.
Cause,
Oh, you could do that too.
yeah, I'm not metagaming here, you know?
Yeah. You actually
It's just
think
something that Cassandra can do.
that, yeah.
So she's basing it off that.
Not metagaming,
Yep.
bros. God.
Hey, it's not like I decided to say maybe she has a scroll in invisibility like me.
Oh.
No, Cassandra completely forgot about that. scroll. She's forgot it so much that she's just someone to have to remind her that she has it.
Yep.
And she goes into the fate.
Cool. So you enter the Temple of Fate. And everyone is in there. Except for Morris. Morris isn't there. Actually, I'll put him in just so we can see. There we go. Morris can see. And Kaz is not there. So you enter there, and Cassiel's not there. And Echo is. Echo greets everyone. Everyone else who's gone in, Echo greeted you, and Aya's just run off to her room, or to the room, and started eating berries. What's everyone else doing?
I introduce myself to Echo,
He's
even though I don't
bows his-
know
Yeah.
who he is.
Yep, he bows his head and says, "Oh, hello, you must be Blaze."
So he knows me.
You know?
I'm shocked. I'm like, yes.
He notices your like shock, and he goes, "Oh, there's no need to be frightened." He says, the lady has told me all about you, and he gestures to this statue that's back here.
Oh.
Oh. We speak to fate. Obviously.
I go up to the statue and look at it.
Yep. It looks like that. The woman at the back there.
Wow.
It looks like that. And Echo sort of follows and says, "Yes, Fate. She's the goddess of knowledge and time."
Awesome.
He
I'll look up
looks at
in
you and
awe.
says, "So I take it you've agreed to join the others on their journey?"
Yes.
He says, "I see. Please take this." And he runs off this way into this room and comes
I
back
guess I
out.
follow him. Oh no!
He comes back
no,
out.
Stop. Okay.
He's running quite quickly for an old man, and he hands you an amulet.
An amulet.
Yes, with I don't have the picture ready, but it's a golden infinity symbol in the amulet.
A golden infinity symbol.
Yes.
I think it's on there.
Nah, no, he made it invisible.
Made what invisible?
The hand of fate. The
Oh
fate
no!
thing.
I removed it. I'm gonna make a new folder for all the things. I'm sorting it because I have like maybe about 1 million folders there.
Yeah.
I look at it and I'm
Yep.
like, I take. Well, I guess I don't know. I just like, is that for me to have? I guess.
He says yes. He says yes. If you or the others get into trouble, pray to Fate over that, and she will assist.
Well, I take it. And I guess I put it on. Really, I
Yep.
won't wear it.
Yep. You put it on, and you feel nothing different, but
No,
wearing it.
I put it on.
Yep. And he says to you, "Well, if you're with the others, you're welcome to stay here." And he takes you over this way.
Whoa. Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
And he says, "You're welcome to stay in this room down here." Take
Yep.
your room.
Ali is not there.
Ali's not there.
Yep.
Yeah, he says, "Yeah, you're welcome to come down here and stay in this room. And stay here. You're safe in here."
Yep.
And
Cool.
yeah,
Well, I give him a
And
bow
you-
and thank him.
it's fine. And Echo goes up to Cassian and says, Cassian, your bag seems quite full."
How could you tell?
He sort of looks at it and like it's like overflowing of shit and stuff. Like,
I have a bag of holding.
oh, okay. Well, like, he knows. He's got DM knowledge. He says, "Oh, Cassian, I noticed you're the kind who likes to keep a lot of possessions. If you'd follow me this way," and he leads you this way.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
He leads you this way.
He's like ferociously kicking air as he fucking walks.
He's vicious. Yeah, he leads you in this storage room, which you recall this is the storage room where Aya and Cassandra did things. And he points to this box here, and he says, "If you have anything you need to store, you're welcome to store it in this box. And, yes, it'll be safe in here."
How safe?
He says only myself and Fate will know that your items are here, and you, of course.
Well, what if the gods come through and just come randomly search everything again?
He sort of like grins and says, Fate's helped enchant this box."
That's what I was looking to hear. Okay, cool.
So,
Cool. Yeah. Yep. So you're doing your thing, and then Cassandra, you enter.
yeah. And she looks around and walks forward, seeing Blaze. And goes up to him, says, "Hello. Am I interrupting?"
I say no.
It's like, Are you said you were hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah. I just really like punching things.
So you're melee combat.
Yes.
Well, I would invite you to the arena, but that place is a shithole. So,
Yeah.
would you like to spar?
You want me to spy you?
Yes. And she's 5'3" with 2 swords on her back.
Sure.
She's got a tail. She's a Neko.
She has
I don't
ears-
mind. Like, I'm more thinking of I haven't had a fight for weeks, and I'm just like, well, sure. I'll pop
Right.
up. I'll pop up. And I'm just like,
She smiles
standing
and
across
walks over here.
follow.
Initiative.
Initiative, yes. I'll start you off.
And she also says, "Don't hold back, but no killing."
Okay.
Yep. And roll initiative for you two. Cassandra, you get initiative 0 because I said so.
Right.
Okay.
Are
pull
you
Draco now?
afraid I'd go too hard on him? Are you really? Because I.
No. I was only joking.
Okay.
Okay. So you square
I'm
off.
seeing this.
And...
I'm seeing this more as a test, more than anything.
I
She
sit back and prepare to watch the fight, and I say to Aya, I
she
guess.
won't
I
use
say,
her
"What?"
evasive foot.
I say, Aya, $50 says the Cassandra kicks her ass. His ass.
Aya runs out and just sits down here. And there's
Alright.
a trail of berries coming from here.
So I've already seen him for longer than a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to see if my AC and hit points, his AC and hit points, are higher or lower.
Okay, his AC and his hit points. You can tell that his hit points are lower and his armor class is lower.
So she won't go full on, like complete full on. So she won't use she won't use evasive footwork.
Okay.
for sure.
Yep.
And she won't use second wind as well.
All right.
But
And yeah.
You don't have to say what you're not using. You have to say what you are using.
Yeah, so it's your turn.
I won't use action surge either.
Okay.
Yep.
What did I just say?
Okay, so you square off.
Yep.
And
And she
go.
goes and attacks. And you can tell that she's using the blunt of the blade.
hold back somewhat.
Blades.
Roll your attacks.
I did.
Miss, miss, and miss.
Ooh.
Dodges. Eh?
So you have a
And
17
Blaze.
AC then.
Blaze's turn.
After the flurry of attacks, I'm like, oh. I'm just like, ooh. I'm just like, oh, okay. And then well, what should I do? That is a real good question. I guess I'm pretty much gonna do almost the same thing. But I'm going to go attack. And then I'm going to use a key action to put up my patient defense.
Cool. So, Cassandra,
19
you
hit.
19 will hit you. So you take 8 damage.
She'll take that one.
Ooh, you can hit 10 feet
Yep.
with your punches. That's pretty cool.
15.
When I use Fist of the Snake, I can hit 15 feet. It's plus
Oh.
10.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh,
So he
have to
hits
use
you with a
key point.
flurry of blows. Hits you with a whole volley of punches, and they hurt quite a lot. Cassandra's turn. Oh. So you use your bonus action to feint. You have advantage on next attack roll, but you have disadvantage, so that is a regular attack on him now.
Damn.
Miss.
Okay. Blaze's turn.
Now that I know that shit is getting real,
Hmm.
I'm going to use a key point. Hey. I'm going to use another key point to activate my fists, Fangs of Fire Snake,
Oh.
and then I'm going to use another key point because I'm taking this as a test. I'm going to show everything. I'm going to use another key point to activate my flurry of blows, so I can attack twice as a bonus action with unarmed strikes. And these are classed as unarmed strikes, so I'm going to attack you 4 times.
Alright.
Wow.
And on that first hit, because it hit, I'm going to use another key point to do the extra 7 fire damage to you.
This is a fire snake.
Alright.
Wait, does the Fist of the Fire Snake crit too? Yeah? So you get another d10 on that?
Yeah, roll d10.
Oh,
This is 11 plus 7,
note
18
on the-
plus a d10.
Flurry of blows.
1.
That's only 2
Yes.
attacks, not 3.
Yeah,
I
but he has
have-
extra attack for being a monk.
attack, extra attack, and then 2 attacks for flurry of blows from my bonus action.
Oh, okay, you have extra attack. I didn't know you got that yet.
Yep, level 5.
Okay.
So that was 4 strikes, even though my first strike, only the first strike hit you.
Alright.
It's
Would
18
I
damage.
be able to parry?
You can parry. Well, only one hit you, so you can parry that. Yeah, it's a punch.
Alright.
Oh, it's a fire. Oh, yeah, I'd say you will because it's still close range. You can parry the fist, which is causing the attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you reduce damage by 10. So that's reducing damage by
It's
11. 11
Damage.
plus the fire snake damage is
It was 21.
19 damage.
Oh, yeah, 19. So.
19. So you take 9 damage from that.
Ooh, baby.
She smiles.
I smile back.
Oh, that's awesome. And Cassandra.
Alright. She will. Alright, hold on. DM, I'm going to whisper to you real quick.
Oh, okay. I'm being whispered. And I will shout it to the world once I leave.
Bro, why did you need to whisper?
I will shout it to the world. The whole world will hear this. Yes, you can.
Awesome. Then I will do so.
Yeah, cool.
So first, so I had advantage.
You get advantage, and you do a bonus 8 damage.
Hits.
That's a hit for
21.
Oh, it's a big hit.
Then
That's 21 damage on you, sir.
an extra 3 and a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. So take your damage, and then take a wisdom saving throw. Oh, he's fine.
So I take 3 damage.
You
extra
take.
three?
Take
I took
an extra
21. I
3.
took the 21.
Why
I
is it
take
not
an extra
reflected
3.
It's not reflected in your character sheet. That's weird.
It's because you have to like.
That's
you have to
20.
close
That's
out.
27 in all.
Yeah, I needed to take it off my actual character. I don't know why it's not coming off my character when I put it in my character sheet. Do. So you said 23, right?
23.
24.
20. Wait. Did Moon Infinity, which is a that's. Sorry,
It was
so
21
16,
from the original feigning strike attack, and then an extra
24,
3.
It's 27 all up. Yeah.
So I'll take another 7 off that. So I'll be
Yeah.
on 14.
Yep. You can just click on your token, the green icon. Click that and press minus whatever value and press enter, and it'll just take it off for you.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well,
That second
very
attack
cool.
missed, so it's your turn
Yep.
after you're done with that.
Yep.
It does actually say right there.
So she hit you hard then.
Oh yeah, I'm happy though. I'm just going to spend another key point to. Actually, I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to attack the normal 3 strikes.
Cool.
Wait a minute. I need to check something quickly. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
You guys just need to go like this, like a butt. Oh man. You should go. Pew pew pew. So it looks like you're dancing around each other's island.
I'm just checking something quickly. Just wait.
And they both die. Because she's still under the control of the beholder.
Yeah.
Or the mind player. I mean.
I'm
Life
sorry,
player.
Aya wouldn't do that.
I'm helping.
I'm helping. I'm helping them both lose the fight. But
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna spend 1 key point and use the flaming snake thing again. It's
Yep.
2 now,
cool.
and I'm going to attack 3 times.
Cool.
Is it 3 times? No, 2 times. I'm gonna attack 2 times.
Yeah, 2 times because your bonus action is activating the fire snake. Okay.
No, the fire snakes is as your attacking action, as you're doing the
Oh, okay,
attacking
cool.
action.
Ah, awesome. Okay,
And then
yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to go into patient defense again.
Awesome. So Cassandra is hit for 5 damage.
How much key do you have? You're only supposed
4.
to have 3.
No, I have 7 key.
You have key points equal to your level, I believe.
No, it's 1 through 7 is 1 through 80 is only 3.
For key points? No.
Nope.
No. Level 7, you get 7 key points.
Oh,
You get no
okay.
key points. Yeah. at
Oh,
level
I'm
one.
thinking
If I only had
spellcasting.
3 key points.
Yeah. This is
I'm thinking about the spellcasting stuff.
Yeah.
cool.
And I didn't use the bonus fire damage, so she only takes 4 fire damage.
Cool. Right.
Okay.
Good damage. And do you do regular attack after that?
No, because
Oh.
as my bonus action, I'm
you
using
patient
my
defense.
patient
Sorry.
defense.
Cool. Cassandra.
I can only do my third attack if I use my bonus action, and my bonus action is patient defense.
Yep, cool. Cassandra.
She'll just attack this time. Regularly.
Waiting for the attack. Oh,
13, 19, 11.
that's enough to bring him down.
So that's 16 damage.
The 13 misses, the 19 hits, the 11 misses, but on the 19 I get.
Oh, yeah. The
It's
19
because
yeah,
it's
sorry,
all disadvantage. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a dope.
the 19 hits and I'm out because the radiant damage destroyed me.
Okay, so because you're just dueling, you're down on 1 hit point. You're sort of like being reduced to your knees, sort of thing from that hit.
She smiles and then quickly puts her swords back and then puts out a hand. Good fight.
I grab her hand and try to slowly get up.
She helps you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like,
And I
wow.
runs over.
I'm just like, wow, I haven't had a fight for that for a very, very, very long time. I show you a lot of mutual respect towards Cassandra now.
She'll just smile and be like, "You're lucky I didn't use my full." God damn it, Haya.
You're back at full life, Sam.
Me?
Cassandra, back at full? Yep.
Over by 2, actually.
Cool. I smiles at that. So I sort of run over as you're sort of doing your warrior talk and just starts furiously healing Cassandra.
She pets Aya on the head.
Aya purrs, which seems very strange for a human girl to be doing.
I walk up and I say, "Ugh, so I'm next, huh?" Ooh, and I start stretching. Ugh.
Let the man rest.
Aya steps over here and then
Were you talking that to me?
Yeah.
Can I try to
Cassian,
punch him?
Aya throws a berry at Cassian.
Another berry, straight at Castian.
Just straight at Cassian, just throws one at him.
I'm gonna try to throw a punch at Cassian, but I'm gonna stop right next to his face and
Yep.
just flick him.
Yeah, cool. And
I'm just like,
And
pum.
and Aya goes to Blaze and goes, "That was a good fight. I like how you use fire."
And I'm just like, I really like fire.
Aya smiles and
That's
then
a
holds
really, yeah.
Aya smiles, holds out her hand, and a blue flame appears in her hand. She says, "I like fire too."
How'd you get it blue? I'm just like, that's freaking awesome. And then I'm just like, wait. I've seen that before in books.
Because you've seen Serena using blue flames.
And then I'm just like,
Cassandra like puts her hand over Aya, and you can see as if she was petting something like in midair above Aya.
I get a very distinct feeling that I know she's a kitsune now. I don't
Yeah,
say
you know,
anything. I'm just like, I just know now. I'm like,
Yep.
it's her.
Yep.
Her.
And
I
then
equals
I-
kitsune. Done.
Yep. You understand now. And then Aya puts the fire out and says, "Here, you're hurt. I'll help you."
Cool.
And
Oh. Hey.
I'm at full. I look over at Castian. I'm like, I'm good to go now.
Cassandra looks at Castian. If you want, I can fight you. I still haven't used my main abilities.
I can do whatever. Let's do it. I'll fight
So
whoever.
you're gonna fight Cassandra?
I'll do fight whoever. Let's do it. I haven't fought anyone yet.
Aya
about-
hugs Cassandra and says, "Good luck,
Swashbucklers are
Cassandra."
very good at 1v1s. So let's do this.
I was just about to say, how about we do a 1v1v1? Free for all. I'll look at both of them.
Sure.
Not about to get
I'm
too
keen.
deep on. No.
I don't mind at all.
Who said anything about teaming up on somebody?
Cassandra just smirks. Watching as Castian steps back another 5 feet.
How far are we away? I'm guessing we would be even amount away from each other. Yeah, almost.
Alright.
Him.
We're all rolling initiative again.
You're rolling initiative. Me clear the initiative order and roll.
Hey,
Oh, that's not my character sheet. That's my personal storage.
God
Hey,
Gosh.
wait, this doesn't look like...
I'm still
I
a little
see.
bit out of wind from the last fight.
It didn't work. Roll.
By the way, my main reason is I'm hoping, like right now in my dude's head, I'm hoping that he shoots at me so I can try to catch the bullet.
Oh. Oh,
That's
shoot.
in my mind.
We're all melee combat.
Yep.
But Castian is both ranged and melee.
Like, basically, I saw the gun on Cassian. I'm hoping he tries to shoot at me, and I'm going to try and catch him.
you
That's
all-
pretty much what I'm like.
Cassandra
So you
takes the
also-
dodge action.
Cool. And Aya's cheering you on. This goes on. Cassandra takes dodge action.
She
does something?
has a plan.
Okay. And Cassian.
Who do I attack then? Well, I guess I'll attack Blaze, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Blaze. Prepare.
Hey, man,
You're like,
how's it going?
I'm sorry I have
Morning.
to do this, man, but prepare to die. Oh, shit's lagging. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm trying to roll my second weapon. It's not working.
Roll. Ooh. That second one missed.
Okay, second one misses. Do you get sneak attack in 1v1?
Yes. That's yes.
That's a swashbuckler ability, isn't it? You do that.
Yes. See if I have it on my class thing so I can post it for you.
And Aya's just sitting there eating berries, watching Fascinated. Cool. I like it. Awesome. So yeah, so you hit for 20 damage, Blaze.
Is it 20 or... Oh no, it wasn't a crit, so I'll get hit for 20.
Yes.
Oh. Actually, I'm on 20. There we go. It's actually working now from my character sheet.
Oh, awesome. I don't know why I was doing that.
And I'm on 1 key point, by the way.
Yep.
Hey man, I don't even have key
Ah.
points. I don't have that.
I'm just
okay.
like- I'm just like-
I only have one superiority left.
You fucking destroyed me with one of them. That 8 extra damage destroyed me. I would have survived if that superiority...
Yeah.
Missed.
yeah. Dex fighters with that archetype are just crazy strong.
Mm.
So much damage. Yeah. Anyway,
Blaze's turn.
that's Cassian's turns over. Blaze.
I'm gonna punch Castian 3 times in the face. And I only hit 1
He hit once.
for
Cool, so
5
Cassian
damage.
takes 5 damage.
I take 2.
Take
I
2.
can
Yeah.
actually do half of it.
Yep.
Actually, no, I'll take the 5. Actually, I won't use that yet. I feel like I have something
Yeah.
more coming up.
So you take 5 damage. Yeah,
And
Cassandra.
then, yeah, I'm just like... I'm pretty much know that I'm absolutely screwed.
Cassandra vanishes, and Cassian doesn't see her.
Oh, see, I'm not gonna get kicked up at all.
I'm gonna say because
Time
it's
for
a
revenge
bonus.
for your earlier comments.
Okay. Yes.
What
Cassandra
was
gets
that?
advantage on Cassian because that's
Flank.
basically a flank, yeah. Literally appear out of nowhere.
Stealth check against my perception or something?
Oh, she
You're
literally
still flanked.
disappeared. Yeah. Evasive. Oh wow, she's pulling out all the stop.
Yep.
Cassandra's armor class goes up. No superiority dice left.
Nope. She has a
And-
feeling she'll need it.
Yep. And roll your attacks.
24 and 22.
They'll both hit.
Both 11 damage.
22 damage on Cassian.
And I will half that.
Half one of them.
Okay, so you half one, so you'll take
5
15,
and
16.
16.
16.
16.
Don't worry, you're fucked next turn.
Fuck, what was
That's
that
minus
before?
16, Cassian.
Yeah, I fucked up. What did I take before? 5? Minus
Took
16,
5
so
before.
30. Okay. Got it.
And now it's Cassian's turn.
Well.
I sort of look at him and I'm like, me? Well, the thing that just destroyed you behind you.
and Cassandra smiles and smirks at that.
Well, I
And
will
since
attack
her
both.
hands are full, her tail waves at Blaze.
I will attack Cassandra with this one. And miss.
Yes, of course.
Fuck. And then I'll attack the other one with my offhand. And hit. For fucking
And
29 damage.
29
Is
damage. Holy
is that really a hit though?
17?
It's +2 to a AC, right?
No, that's
No,
on
he's
you.
hitting you with the other one.
Ah,
He's hitting
Okay.
one with one. He's hitting Cassandra with the first, and then you with the second.
me with the second.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it just hits. It's 17. I had 17 AC, so I'm down, I guess.
29 damage.
Because
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
What-
rolled so high. 5, 6,
But
4,
can't
6.
you only sneak attack on one attack?
Yeah, I missed with the first
Yeah,
one.
but he missed it first, so he only hit with one.
Yeah.
Oh.
He missed his first attack. His first
I
attack,
would
he was
have
trying to
liked
hit
the sneak
Cassandra with the
attack
crit.
on Cassandra, but now Cassandra's just gonna wreck him.
I thought it was like if you snuck attack. Like I don't know. I don't know,
It's
Rogue.
the first
so.
attack to hit. If I miss with my first one, I can
Yeah.
sneak attack with the second.
Well,
one.
I'm fucking done, I guess.
Good night.
Yeah, I can only do it once per turn, except for on reaction or
The thing is, I can't use my evasion, which sucks.
You can't?
No, because I can only use the evasion when I use a dex saving throw.
Oh, right, yeah. That's only for AoE spells.
Yeah, so I
So-
can't really dodge anything.
Cassandra's
okay.
turn.
So you're down to 1 hit point, Blaze, and it is Cassandra's turn.
Alright.
If you think Cassandra is scary now, you should see her fully buffed up by Muros. She literally becomes a goddess of destruction.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I thought I might be strong, but the thing is, like, I feel super weak. I feel like I did nothing.
Yeah, but
D&D
Cassian
isn't
sneak
really
attack
built, isn't built for PvP.
yeah.
3 of them hit.
So that's 19 damage from the first one.
13.
That is-
More than
the-
enough to finish you on the next one.
Yes, 13 and then 13, so that's enough
Well, I
to put
can
you
half
down,
it,
Cassian.
right? Run? No.
Oh,
Wait.
you
You
can
can
half
half one
one.
of them.
So I can half 1 to 8 down.
I don't think it'll save you.
Maybe.
Save you.
No. It
No.
doesn't. No.
Cassian's down on 1.
Yep.
Cool. The combat, it's over. Cassandra
Cassandra
stands triumphant.
puts her swords away again.
So congratulations, you guys beat me 2-on-1. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure you should have attacked her instead of me.
Probably.
I
I attacked
really
you
Cassandra.
1-on-1, and then you put yourself in a bad predicament.
I just put myself in a great position.
Hmm.
I would have attacked Blaze. As
The
soon
thing
as
is,
you were down.
I couldn't move, really. Like, the thing is, if I moved, I would have taken an opportunity attack from Cassian, and I probably would have got screwed. So,
You could have spent the key point and done a disengage.
I only had 1 key point left, and I was hoping to catch a bullet with it. And if not, I was going to use my last key point to try to punch someone 4 times. But I sort of got, like, max damage freaking sneak attacked.
You got
So,
Yeah. So, Aya runs up to Cassandra and hugs her and says, "That was amazing."
She smiles and hugs her back.
And then
Oh, I
Aya steps on Cassian. And goes up to Blaze. Heals you that. That plus 1 of those for 10 hit points. Like, helps you up a bit.
if anything, I think Aya's more of the healer than more.
And a fighter. Yeah. Oh, she just likes to help people get better.
I sort of nod to Aya, like, thank you very much, and then I go back to my original position of meditating.
Yep. And then Aya sort of like drops a few berries on Cassian just in random spots just to be annoying. And then she does a cure wounds on you.
I was actually really, really hoping that I could actually throw a bullet at you.
You just throw it back.
That's
Yeah,
what I do.
he's got-
I have a bag of bullets.
Yeah, it's instead of darts, they're bullets.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Cassian, you gain 19 hit points. Oh, you got him. Cool. And then Aya helps you to your feet.
Ooh, that was fun.
She smiles and nods and says, "Yes, you can't beat Cassandra." And she runs over to Cassandra.
Yeah, we'll see. Next time we'll fight one-on-one.
Cassandra hugs Aya and is like, "Alright, I'm getting tired.
Aya
We should go to
nods.
sleep."
Aya nods and walks off to bed, leaving a trail of berries over here as she goes.
Cassandra picks them up and eats them, and then follows.
And then Aya goes to her bed, which is this one. And she was having a nap before, and she is berries all through the bed. Makes a mess.
Cassandra cleans up and then cuddles with Aya.
And Echo does his thing, doing his tending to the temple. Cassian, you're going to go to bed as well?
Yeah.
You go to bed, I'll put you in the bed. There we go.
I stop meditating and fall asleep on the where I am.
Yep,
Yep.
cool. So you fall asleep there.
Next to the
And-
fire sconce. Yep.
And Miros, you are asleep as well in the blacksmith.
Yep.
Yep, after working very long on your order. Miros enters the Temple of Fate late at night and runs over 700 feet. Apparently.
Need a pee.
I think there's a bathroom in the forge.
Awesome. Okay. So, in the morning, Miros, you wake up and you hear a voice in your head laughing.
Oh dear.
By the beard.
You actually say that?
Yeah.
The voice laughs even harder and goes, "Oh, cute choice of words there." And suddenly, your beard is gone. You are now completely clean shaven.
Oh shit!
Burroughs walks over to the nearest stone wall and bangs his head against it until he's knocked unconscious.
Oh man!
That's like the worst one that could ever happen.
Miros. Oh no, there's one worse than that. That can happen to Miros.
No, there's nothing worse than that for Burroughs.
Oh man!
There is. You have a total aversion to metal. That could be worse. Anyway, you now are clean shaven.
Do we have a restful sleep?
Everyone else has a restful sleep.
Everything's back.
Everything's back. All your things are done. Yeah, the temples are pretty much a safe place.
If I was really smart, I would have asked for a 30-minute break before that 1v1v1. I would get all my key back.
If I was smart, I wouldn't have even agreed to that.
Cool. And
Tisk
yeah,
tisk.
She
Everyone wakes
knows
up.
how much damage Castian can do. You were her target.
Aya wakes up and is sitting over here, I'm going to say. Happily eating berries in the morning.
I'm looking at me.
No, just looking at things. She's eating
I'm just
berries.
sleeping at the. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll wake up and see Aya right there eating berries.
Actually, no. Aya's not there eating berries. She is there. She is about 50 feet up, sitting in the rafters of the roof.
So I'm guessing, as I open my eyes as I'm laying down, I see her in the roof.
Yeah, you probably hear like berries hitting the ground down here. She's dropping them.
And that's probably how I wake up. She actually drops a berry on me.
Yeah. Okay, so Aya's sitting up there, 50 feet up.
I'm going to try and climb up there.
There's nowhere to
Can
climb
I try
up.
and climb up there?
Oh, you can try. Yeah, it's a solid wall. You can try to climb up.
You can
Roll me
try to climb a solid wall.
athletics, I think it was the climbing.
Yeah. Athletics to climb.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
So you try to get up and fail, and Aya sort of giggling. He says, "Why don't you just fly up?"
I can't do that. I'm a human.
She just frowns.
I can only jump 24 feet in the air.
You can
I don't have enough
jump
strength.
high.
But hey, you
smiling.
are on a table.
Oh,
Gives you an extra feet or two.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
Loading.
I can only jump 24 feet because it's like your jumping is how much? It's your base strength plus nothing, right? But because of my monk ability, I can jump double that.
Yeah. You get bonus jump.
Yeah.
And then Aya can jump quadruple,
Triple.
triple, whatever.
Yeah, so Aya's there, and Cassandra comes out.
Yep.
You see
Cassandra
me
waves
trying
to
to
Aya.
climb this wall.
What was that, Matt?
Cassandra waves the... Aya waves to Cassandra. And she comes out.
Cassandra waves back. You enjoying those boots? Because that's how she thinks that she got up there, but is by jumping.
Aya sort of shakes her head, confused. And then a blue aura appears around her, and she floats down to Cassandra and hugs her.
She hugs back. Ah, I see. You flew up there.
She nods and smiles.
She smiles back. Are you ready to meet the rebels?
She nods and she looks determined. Aya notices and hands you a berry. And hugs you.
I hug her back.
Yep.
And then
And
I eat the berry.
she feels very warm. Like she feels like her ambient body temperature is like nearly 45 degrees, sort of thing.
I think she feels really comfortable.
She hugs you, and as she hugs you, she says, "Don't worry, I'll help you to fly one day."
I say awesome. That would be awesome. Awesome.
Is Castian awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, flying monks are amazing, by the way.
Cassandra looks at Castian. Alright, let's go get Moros.
I'm like, what y'all doing?
Aya
we're
says,
gonna
"We're
go
going to
get-
meet the
Yeah,
we're going to meet the
we're
rebels."
Meeting
Okay.
the rebels, but
Is it
first
okay
we're
if
gonna
I
go get
go?
Moros.
Aya says, "Yes, it's okay. You're one of us."
Awesome.
No,
As
just
Eyes jumping around, I'm jumping around behind
Yeah.
her. Just like following.
Aya makes all the friends. Aya makes so many friends. She's so popular.
They're so cute. Who doesn't like Aya?
She
Oh,
bounces on my head.
shit. No, Aya's not allowed to buy. Moros revives her. You know what?
Okay.
Cassiel revives her. No fuck.
And Echo says to you. So Echo says to Cassandra,
Oh, yes.
as you're leaving, he says, so you're going to see the rebels?"
Yes, we are going to go see the rebels now.
He says, "I see. When do you think things will start to happen?"
Very soon.
He says, "I see. If you have anyone who you want to be kept safe once the battle starts, please send them here. I have a spot underneath the temple where we can hide people."
Do you want me to do that now, or like after we meet the rebels?
He says, "Oh well." He says, "Oh no. Like if you like when you know when it's going to happen, just spread the word to the people you trust that you want to keep safe. And yeah, there's plenty of room down there."
She nods. Thank you.
Not at all. And then he goes off to tend to some fires here.
She'll think to herself, the arena and the scoundrel's den are not to be gone to,
Yep.
cause fuck them.
Yep. Cool.
I just muttered to myself, I probably wouldn't be too good in the arena anyway, as I walk away.
Cool. Okay, so you head outside.
That's okay. She killed 2 panthers within 18 seconds there, and made everyone pissed off at her, so she never goes back.
Honestly, I'm just really glad I did a heap of damage to you with that fire hit that you halved or like got negative 10 damage to. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But hey,
Cool. So yeah, we all head outside. It is a nice clear day. It is about 10 degrees in Celsius, so convert that to Fahrenheit.
Oh, you giving up on doing it for us?
Yeah, the laptop's got paper and textbooks on top of it. Funny. It's somewhat chilly-ish.
Yes, it's like
And-
40 degrees.
And Cassandra, you have been noticing this raven around yesterday. Roll perception check today. Hi.
That's why we hurt you. Whereas, no.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. You notice
Rolled a 19.
the raven sitting on top of the town hall. It's pretty obvious it's a black raven sitting there, but like it's out of place and it's a fair distance away, but you can still see it, and it's looking right at you.
She thinks in her head, why is looking at me?
Always looking at me. As well.
Yeah, that's what she thinks to herself.
Yep.
As she looks back at it, but while she waits for everyone else to start walking.
Yep. And Aya runs out, grabs her hand, and literally drags her into the blacksmith.
She walks with.
I follow.
Cool.
Yep.
Go into the blacksmith, and Aya runs in and says, Muros, are you here? And she's running around the blacksmith looking for Muros.
Who's unconscious on the floor?
I don't think we'll
Clean
recognize
shaven.
him.
Yeah.
She runs around. She eventually finds a dwarf with no beard who she doesn't recognize, but she's like, he's hurt, and then she casts Cure Wounds on him to wake him up. She casts Cure Wounds on him to wake him up.
Tomorrow's jungle. What? No! He starts banging his head against the end.
Aya tries to restrain him. Muros, what's wrong? Like who? Like what's wrong? Where's Muros? Why are you doing this?
Blasted Joker. When I get my hands on him, I'm going to tear him apart.
Oh my god, it's Burrows.
She's like, Muros, what happened to your bit?
Same thing that happened to Cassandra.
She's flustered about what he said and just stomps out. I thought I told people not to talk about that.
A dwarf losing his beard is the equivalent of what happened to you.
She's already outside. She's staring at the raven again.
Yep.
But this time
She's
she
staring back
seems
at it.
flustered as she looks at the raven.
I sort of
Yo, good night,
cuddles
Zero, man.
Muros and says, "It's
Let's do
okay.
this again next
We,
week.
they usually
We'll
don't
watch
last
it out,
for long, so you'll be fine."
Doesn't matter. Damage done. I'm going to kill him.
No, Oh, it might
If I
come
can
back.
reach to the astral plane itself,
It
I
could
will
come
strangle
back.
him.
I like frowns at how angry you are, but sort of says, "Like, okay, I'll help you." And she volunteers to help.
I'm helping.
She helps. She helps things.
She helps.
She says, I'll help you. I'll help you stop him because he's hurting
Moros
people."
walks over to the blacksmith. I've got a
Yep.
prankster to murder.
Oh, to what's his face?
I don't think
Where's
anyone's
the
ever
thing?
seen a dwarf without a beard, man.
Frugal says, "Oh, Muros, what happened to you?" You see he's trying to hold back laughter.
You'd probably be shocked.
Damn prankster.
Says, he says, "Oh, one of those strange effects."
I said, Muros, I know you said you'd never drink, but the
I'm
offer
going to find
stands.
him, and I'm going to kill him.
Furuka looks at you and says, "When you find whoever did that, give him my regards."
He won't live long enough. And I grab my traveling coat and I hide under it.
Yep.
And then I say, let's go.
he sort of like smiles and says, "Very well," and then he goes back to what he's doing, and then Aya leads you out. And
You
you'll
see
head
a
out.
flustered Cassandra, staring at what appears to be the Raven. If you guys find,
Cassandra, you're watching the Raven,
yep, flustered.
and you see it's watching you directly, and suddenly it looks up and flies off. It flies towards the town square. So you see
She wants to follow it, but she has to go to the.
Yep.
Unless that's the direction of the slum,
Oh, you're going to go this way through the town square,
then she
down to
follows.
this way,
She
and
definitely
the party
follows.
comes out to see Cassandra heading off.
Do I see any,
running
like-
after her, still
She's
hiding
running.
in the cloak?
Weapons that I might be able to use in the blacksmith?
Ah, yeah. Probably. What can you use?
Well, any simple weapon or simple / monk weapons.
Weapon. Let's have a look. Any simple weapon.
And like there's simple monk weapons like the kukri and the like karma
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which are just like a weapon that uses like the karma uses the same stat line as the sickle or something like that.
Yep. Oh, whatever you want to be in there can be in there pretty much. If you have a cool weapon design, put it in. Do it.
Well, the weapon that I had before, I think it was this? No. What was it?
Like nunchucks.
Yeah,
Nunchucks would be cool.
The thing is, I'm trying to look for something that's not bludgeoning damage as well.
Ah.
The nunchuck is bludgeoning, so
Like Morningstar nunchucks.
I was actually looking at the butterfly swords before as well.
Butterfly swords. I've heard of those.
Yeah. Here's a picture of them.
Oh, I like them.
And basically, they had the same stat line as a short sword.
Yep.
Fireflies.
Yeah. Yeah. You see a pair of them in there.
I wouldn't want two. I'd just want one.
Yep.
Because
So
I need to have
he-
one hand unarmed, pretty much.
So you notice that. So yeah, Blaze notices that. What are you going to do about it? You notice one of them sitting there, hanging from a rack in there.
Can I tell if it's like just a normal one or is it a +1 or something? If it's magical or anything?
From what you can tell, it's normal. You'd need to
Okay.
go to a magic shop or something to find something better.
There is a magic shop in
Yep.
town.
There is
I
a
might
magic
go
shop in
have a
town.
look at the magic shop.
We're
as
actually
we
gonna
go past
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I might do that. Because I'm looking for something that's a bit stronger than just using my fists all the time, just to have a different type of damage and like being
Yep.
beaten up, absolutely beaten up by Cassandra and Cassian. I'm like, my fists aren't going to be enough.
See, it
Yep.
looks like Dinks would also benefit from a claw. Look, we need 2 claws now.
Yeah. You need claws. Everyone should be Wolverine. So
Trust me, I have
everyone
an
heads down to
idea
the
in
blacksmith.
mind for claws. Trust me.
So everyone heads out of the blacksmith.
And
See, it's
Cassandra's
running
running
off.
after.
Cassandra's running to the town square. So Aya goes, Cassandra, and then she starts running the chaser.
Oh, by
Rose
the way,
is
she's actually wearing her normal clothing because she's
Yep.
forgetting that. Still no.
Yep. So you run that way. Everyone's chasing, I assume. Yes.
I chase her,
Yep. Cool.
and
So
I'm slowly catching up to her.
What's your
Okay.
speed?
45.
Ooh, yeah, slowly.
catching up.
Yep, slowly.
So, Cassandra, are you running along, and you know Raven's flying towards the scoundrel's den?
Ah.
As you get close, you're running past all the crowds and stuff,
Yep.
and you hear gunshots coming from the scoundrel's den.
And she stops at the scoundrel's den, not going.
Like, so you're about here, sort of thing. You're about 200, 300 feet away from the scoundrel's den, and you hear gunshots. And
Yeah.
you hear screaming coming from around there.
Uh huh.
And then you see, then you hear a smash as the window, which seems to be broken every single day, is broken again. As the owner of the scoundrel's den is thrown through the window a good 30 feet.
Oh.
And he lands over here somewhere, sort of deal.
Is he dead?
He's bleeding.
I think he met Cassandra's clone and made a lewd comment.
And so what do you do when you see that? He's going to watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And you see the hooded figure from before walk out, holding a revolver in her right hand, and she walks out to the guy, and she reaches down, and as she reaches down, you can see bits of metal on her left arm, and she picks up the man, and with extraordinary strength, holds him up in her left hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the man is kicking and trying to break free, and then he spits at her. And she's like holding him by the scruff of his shirt, sort of thing, just below his neck.
Yeah.
Holding him up. And you hear her voice ring through the crowd. You shouldn't have done that. And it's a voice similar to yours, but it sounds more colder.
Mm-hmm.
Cold, emotionless sort of voice, and she points the revolver at his face and pulls the trigger. And his head is blown clean off, and then she drops the body.
She knows that she looks like her, so she's going to get herself surrounded in her own cloak by changing her outfit.
Yep, cool. So you
But a
hide
different
that.
color.
Cool. And you see her, like the other Cassandra, look around at the crowd, and then her image shimmers, and suddenly she's gone. Yeah.
She's. Is anyone like looking, like coming out of the den?
You see a few people stumbling out, holding their sides, bleeding all over the place. Like, she's wrecked the place, pretty much, from what you can tell.
Cassandra walks over, hiding her. Just asks, like, what happened? Like, hiding her face.
You see a guy sort of near there who was in the midst of it, sort of says, "Oh, it's that some girl walked in and like just asked for a drink." And I mean, I'm sure you know how the owner of the bar deals with people.
What did he exactly say? Is he still
He-
lewd because of what Cassandra did?
Sorry.
Because he's probably still lewd after what Cassandra did. That.
Yeah. He says, "Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. She asked for a glass of wine, and he gave her ale, and they started fighting. And this is the result." And he just gestures to all these dead people all over the place and gunshot. stuff. He's sort of like shaking his head like he's horrified.
She feels like there's a reason why she did it. She just has that feeling after what happened to her.
He says, the guy you're talking to says, strange. And then he sort of like thinks for a second and says, like, your voice sounds familiar.
I'm sorry, I must be going.
Sort of like looks at you strangely and sort of goes back to tending to his wound as you wander off.
And she starts heading towards the slum.
Yep. And you guys all see Cassandra walking. You've also seen this. Well, you heard the commotion when you got there. The culprit was gone, but you see Cassandra.
What happened?
What do you do? Aya runs up to Cassandra as well. Cassandra, what happened? Answer us.
She looks at Aya. It's like, you didn't believe me before. You wouldn't believe me now.
Aya just frowns.
Believe
She
what?
pets. She pets Aya's head and is like, "Come on, we have something we have to do."
Aya
Sort of
smiles.
tilt my head to the side.
Copycat.
No, but the thing is, I'm just like, I don't even know.
So yeah,
I'm
Cassie,
very
what do you think of
confused.
this? Cassian?
I don't even know. So I saw her.
You saw, or you walking. You didn't see the clone of her, but you did see the body of the Scoundrel's Den owner on the ground with no head.
No head at all.
No head. It's been blown clean off.
Well, the world's a little bit better now.
No kidding.
I must quickly and sneakily go over there and take his coin pouch.
Yep, you do that. You do that. Cool. You find 1,000 gold pieces on him.
Oh, nice. I'll take that.
Like that guy was a rich bastard. And now he's dead.
And then I'll
Forever, because no one's gonna revive him. And no one even cares that you took from him. That you stole from him either.
Nope.
Place is the worst. Why would
Take the
they?
rings off his hand as I'm walking away, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you get 2 rings. Well, it's like stripping him of his belongings. It's so bad. The guy
I
just
hate that
died.
guy.
Like,
I hate that guy, dude. Motherfucker made me pay like 20 gold for a fucking beer.
for an ale when you ordered a rum.
Yeah.
And then it suddenly dawns on Cassian that what might have happened.
What?
Someone got asked to pay 20 gold for something, and they got the wrong thing and blew his head off.
Yep, pretty much.
And Cassandra starts walking to the magic
So are they
shop
what kind of
with
rings
everyone.
are they? What kind of rings
As I
are
see
they?
the magic,
Sorry, what was Cassian saying first?
What kind of rings are they?
There's 1 silver and there's 2 gold.
Okay. Got it.
Yep.
Now you can speak.
Okay, yeah, please, what were you going to say?
I was like, as I see the magic shop, I want to sort of ask Cassian if he can give me a professional opinion about a magic weapon.
Ooh, yeah, let's go. Ooh.
Violently kicking the air as he walks in.
Yep. Oh dear. Okay, yep, and so you walk on into the magic shop, and Aya's sort of holding Cassandra's hand, like knowing she knows something's off as well.
What are we doing here? We're supposed to go to the meeting.
I just want to quickly try and find a weapon, like just a, I don't know, +1.
Aya says as you get there, like maybe we come through on the way back.
Well, that's fine. I can wait. I just wanted to be prepared for maybe a fight, but yeah, whatever.
Aya says. Sorry, the rest of you go.
I don't think that'll be much of a fight where we're going.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
just go to meeting.
Aya nods and says, "Yeah, the rebels are nice people."
Okay, let's
Marlis
go.
is walking with the cloak dangled over him, looking. He's basically just following your feet, so he doesn't have to look up.
He like hides under my trench coat.
No, he's got his own cloak he's hiding under.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and Cassandra's also hiding in one.
Yep.
Well, we're just a big old pile of suspicious looking folk.
Cool.
Hiding our faces and shit.
Okay. So you keep walking. You go into the slums. You see a few patrols of guards around the slums, where you know the entrance to the rebel base is. But it's pretty simple to wait for them to leave before you enter. And you make your way into the Rebellion base, which is slow for me to load. Why? Why are you loading? Why? Cool. Well, there's Cassian. And everyone else is...
I see a
blind.
black square.
Yes, you do.
I am, sorry, getting to there. Yeah.
I just lost my
Hi,
token.
Cassian, just refreshing the token.
That's okay. I can't see anything. Oh, there we go.
I was scared for a second. I thought it was black.
Wait, I was at the wall for a second. I just realized that.
Yep. Yeah, you can go back if you want.
No.
Okay. So yeah, you all get in there, and you go down this hidden staircase, and the rebel greets you, and he says, "Ah, hello, friends. Please come forward. The Breck's waiting." And you see Breck up here. And his thing. Oh, and Yuki needs to be there too.
Yay.
And you see Yuki there. She looks up and sort of like says hi.
Hey.
And she says hi. And she's sort of a bit awkward around you because she knows what you said.
Ugh.
It's like,
What
alright,
did you
we
do
are,
this time, Castian?
we are back.
Well,
We are ready.
let's just say she's the exact image of someone from the other world that I know.
Aya runs up, and because she heard Mira say that, and she heard what Yuki said before, and what Cassian said before, Aya says to Mira happily, we're from another world, and Yuki
Hello,
was
Abba.
his wife in the other world.
Well, this is awkward.
Aya just smiles and nods.
I kicked somewhere.
Cassandra turns around to Blaze. Yeah, another word. So, yep.
Yeah,
Well, secret's out now.
Aya says, yep, there's two Yukis, and there's two me's as well, she says.
And the one that I knew is dead.
And I sort of say to I think I know about a little bit about the other you.
Aya frowns and says, she's not nice.
I agree. And I sort of
And I-
look down in knowing what happened, and I get lost in thought.
Aya frowns and sort of takes your hand and puts a berry in it.
I hold the
And-
berry and throw it at Cassian. Not like trying to do what I did before though. I just throw it at him.
Cool. And Yuki sort of says, well, she's a bit flustered, like the whole I was married to this guy sort of idea. And takes a step back, and Breck says, hello friends. Thank you very much for bringing Yuki here.
Of course.
And he
I stand there
says,
silent.
and Breck says, yeah, the name on Breck. Actually works. Should name play it? Yes. Breck says, well, so we've been formulating a plan. Goran will be here. Okay. Goran will be here in 2 days.
Okay.
So there is not much time. Please follow me, and he leads you down this way. Leads you down here,
Yes.
and everyone follows. And he says, and he shows you a map of the city, which has a whole bunch of little markings on it of like. It's too noisy. What's that? Okay. Yeah, he shows you a map of the city with a bunch of markings on it, like. You can do that, Maris. You can do that. You have edit permissions on your own thing. Or you should do.
I can? Okay.
Yeah, you can. If you don't, let me know. And Aya's not there. Why is she not there? Aya's on the table.
Looking
sorry,
at the
she's
map.
Underneath the gun.
There we go. It's a map on the table. It has the city and it has a bunch of buildings and like a sort of a tactical sort of map. And he sort of points at the map and goes, right, so here's the plan. Goran's going to be entering the city from this direction. And I'll show you the actual city map. Well, the actual, that. So he says, if I draw freehand, Goran's going to be entering from here. And he's going to
Okay.
be coming through to here, and here, and here. And he's going to be coming up all the way through to here, and then making his way to the town hall via this route.
Why is he taking such a complicated route?
Breck says, we believe it's for security reasons.
Yes.
We
The
actually
town
lost.
square is too open. They wouldn't risk that.
And it's
He's-
also
he's-
too
yeah.
crowded.
He says, yeah, Breck is a high-profile person. Despite the rumors saying he cannot be hurt, he still seems to be afraid of being hurt. It's quite strange. He says, yes, well, this is the current travel plans for him. That's the way he's going to be going. We know this because 4 rebels lost their lives getting information to us. He says, yeah, so this is our plan. We're going to get you guys to intercept him about here. About there, we have several spots where we can hide in underneath manholes around the streets and things, so you'll be able to ambush him. And he gestures for Yuki to show the box of things she was bringing, and she pulls out the box, and there are 5 stones in the box. And he says Yuki will lay out these stones in a large circle, and she'll use her magic to set the trap. Once he enters the circle, he will not be able to leave the circle for about a minute, we believe, and it should suppress some of his power. So you have a 1 minute window to kill him.
Ooh.
He says,
Sounds
if you're
like a good
feeling...
time.
He says, yeah, he's a very, very dangerous man, and he will probably be coming with some protection, so be prepared for a fight.
She nods. I am ready.
He says as well, this fight will go across the whole city. We'll also have other plans going to take out Hatris as well in one fell swoop.
She nods and then looks at him. If there is anyone want to stay protected, go to the Temple of Fate before the battle.
He nods and says, thank you, that would be wonderful. We'd rather not have civilians hiding down here in the slums. The Temple of Fate will be a lot safer.
Yes, they have a
Always-
underground area where it would be perfectly safe.
Says, very good. Well, I'll spread the word of that.
She nods and
No.
Yep.
Yep. He says, yep, so yeah, 2 days it will happen. We think it'll be about midday when he arrives, according to our spies. And Yuki here won't be helping you in the battle as such. Like, she won't be there with you against Skorin. We have a better use for her talents.
she nods. Of course.
And Yuki sort of looks at you all and like smiles and winks and says, "Yep, keep your eye on the sky."
Cassandra smiles and is like, yep.
And he says, "Yes." So, and he points out where he's gonna have you all meet. He says, "Yeah, so make your way there at before sunrise, and yeah, prepare yourselves. It'll be a glorious day," he says.
Out of curiosity,
And-
attack is happening tomorrow?
2 days.
The day after tomorrow, yes.
Okay.
Attack happens the day after tomorrow. He's got a plan in place.
What about after
said-
we
Oh, and
kill
I
him?
asked Breck. I say, I pull out the bounties. I say, what do you know about these men?
He says, well, Kira, the first one you had there.
Uh-huh.
He says, that one's a nasty piece of work. I want to stay away from him unless you like being burned alive.
Well,
I smile.
Well, we have at least one of those here.
he says, yeah, but he says, yeah, I believe he's in the forest to the northwest of Thurumbar is where he was last sighted.
and what about this other one?
The other one, he says, oh, Umeric. Yeah, sad story with him. He was one of us.
Oh, he's one of us.
He says, I'd advise you, instead of chasing the bounty on him, wait until this is over. Hopefully we deal with this and stop Goran and Hatteras, and perhaps then you can look into trying to find him and bring him home.
Okay. And I'll just hand that one to him. I'm like, you can just take this.
He just nods and sighs. Thank you.
Cassandra's going to ask, after Goran, is there anywhere else that our skills would be needed?
He says, I'm not sure. This has been a 20-year long battle against these guys. Like, we'd have to wait and see what happens after this.
Let's not get too far ahead
Like-
of ourselves. We still have to
like
do
ev-
a battle.
Yeah, he says you have to understand this has been 2 decades coming. The attempt to overthrow this thing, like,
I assume there'll be a
The biggest-
long party.
he smiles and says, "Oh yes." Oh yes,
Where
there'll be
will-
a citywide party and a giant cleanup of the scum. Although I heard someone dealt with the scoundrel stand earlier today, which is good.
I think there'll be a countrywide party.
She keeps the scoundrel's den thing to herself.
Yep. Like you saw who actually did it, but
Yeah, but it's her, so it's like
Ooh.
I can't exactly say.
yep.
No one believed her the first time. So she's going to say where will Panor and his group be?
He says Panor and his group will be storming the town hall with the general himself.
She nods, like, I will go there. I will go there after Goran then.
He says, yes, well, please take care of yourself. There'll be soldiers throughout the city, most likely, once this actually happens.
She nods, of course.
And, yeah, he says, he sort of looks at you and says, are you concerned about Panor?
She smiles, but he things.
He says, well, Panor is a very accomplished fighter. I'm sure he can look after himself. And besides, the general's with him. The general, well, he's a strict man, but he won't let a soldier die under his watch.
She nods. That's good. I mean, I won't try to help.
He says, oh, well, you're welcome to try to help, but yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Smiles.
He says, yeah, Hatteras is not the main concern. He's more of a rat, whereas Goran is more of the other line that we have to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Alright. I think
Yeah, he
we'll
says-
go get prepared then.
Yes, very good. Yep, and he sort of shows you the map where it is, and says, yep, if you go there before sunrise, there will be some of our people there, and they can help you hide and give you the lowdown on things that are happening.
She nods. It's like,
Yeah.
alright. And then she looks to everyone else. Ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. We start walking then.
Aya nods, stands up, almost slips on her mess of berries that she made on the floor, and keeps her footing.
How long has she been eating?
Not the entire time.
Xander takes the berry pouch.
Aya frowns. No.
You'll give yourself another stomach ache again.
She frowns. Okay.
She smiles and pets Aya's head and then looks at Brick. Don't forget about
About
spread the word.
what?
The temple.
Temple? He says, oh, not at all. No, I'll have my men spread the word to have the civilians stay in their homes. Things. Yep. And he says, now,
Fate's
if that's...
temple.
Fate's temple, yep. Is that?
And she
And-
nods and
And Yuki sort of like looks at Cassian and blushes. And so I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll see you all in 2 days, sorry.
Yes.
It's not really a blush like she likes you, it's more of a blush of like she's heaps embarrassed.
Yeah.
Don't blush, baby.
and we go.
There you go. Cool.
Cassandra leading
And-
Aya with the berry pouch.
Cool. And you get back to the city.
I'm guessing the first thing that I'll want to do is go to the magic shop again.
Yeah, so you head out.
Yeah.
Go back to the magic shop. No, damn it, no. I don't want to edit your token.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll put my token on there.
just have like a little circle of where they.
Yeah, I got one. Left that one there.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. So you head out of there. You can hear a few gunshots off in the distance as guards are killing people, things. And yeah, you make your way to the magic shop. You notice, however, there's no raven around you over there right now.
She's going to be a little confused at that.
And you enter the magic shop. You all go in?
I asked Cassian to follow me
Yes, I'll
Yep.
go. Okay.
as he kicks in the door, as he's kicking the air.
Tell me how fancy walk. Okay, go.
Okay.
Every
So
time he
you
kicks
get
up, he drinks some of his rum.
So you get to the magic shop, and you see a high elf standing at the counter, and he sort of looks down his nose at you. Says, "Hello, yes, what do you want?"
I speak in Elvish. I'm looking for a certain type of weapon.
He says back in Elvish, "Don't think I'm impressed that you can speak my language. What are you
I
looking
speak
for?"
in Kitsune. I'm looking for a weapon.
Kitsune, you don't. There's not language. There's no Kitsune language.
You said
It's
I
Sylvan.
could do it.
It's
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Yeah, that's it.
Sylvan.
I speak in Sylvan. That's it. That language.
He says to you in Sylvan. Still not impressed. Now, what weapon are you looking for?
I tell him that I'm looking for a
Weapon before?
the butterfly type knife, blade.
Yep.
Like I'm looking for a high quality one, a magic one. Something so I don't have to keep punching things.
He says, I could definitely do something for that. And he goes out the back and comes back out, and he's holding what appears to be a blade handle. Just the handle.
Just the handle.
Yes. Like, just the hilt. Just the part you hold onto. No blade.
I'm like, what do you expect? You came to a magic shop. Now pick it up.
I pick it up.
He says, "This is probably the sort of thing you're looking for, I imagine." You pick it up, and it feels like it should. It feels heavier than the handle should feel. Are you going to touch the blade?
I'm gonna touch where the blade should be.
Yep.
If I was,
And you can,
yeah.
and you can feel the blade.
So it's visible
Invisible.
or not visible. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, so it's invisible.
Yeah, it's a completely invisible blade. Yeah. He says, "Yeah, that's the best we have in that sort of weapon."
Is it so? It's just a normal
Says-
blade, but it's invisible.
Oh, you'll see. I'm not
Okay.
telling you the
Yeah,
stats.
you have to attune to it.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's
tuned
what
to
I'm a bit skeptical because I haven't
Yep.
dealt with this much before, so I'm just like, how much?
Yep. He says, "Oh, for that, 2,000."
2,000? I don't have 2,000 gold.
Hold on, let me see the blade real quick. And I walk over, still covered in the cloak.
Yep. So you have a look at it. Are you going to identify it like your usual thing? Yep. You can identify that it is a. What was it going to function as exactly? Just a sickle, you said?
No, it's a short sword for that.
A short
That's all.
sword.
It
Yep.
functions as a short sword. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
As a short sword. Out of game, it gives you advantage on all attacks because it is invisible. And it's a +1 to hit and damage.
Now I want to appraise it and see if 2,000 gold is an appropriate price for it.
Cool. Roll whatever that is. What were
What
we
was it
rolling
that we
for?
decided it would be?
I forget.
Investigation?
Do
maybe?
more on investigation. Let's do that. Oh yeah, investigation. Yep. You think 2,000 gold's probably a good price for it? Maybe 1,500 in some areas, but yeah, you can tell it's a very, very good weapon.
Yeah, it sounds fucking legit.
Yeah.
As he's doing that, I say I have
Morose hands it back to him. You can probably haggle a little bit.
565 gold. I do not have enough.
I have.
That's a little bit too much.
I have. I could help you out. I'm a good friend. I could give you the rest.
And the elf
I'm
sort of
not
looking
very
you
good at
as you
haggling.
point this out. The elf
Does
sort of
it-
watching you.
Does
Cassian,
that
do
mean
you-
I'd really like it.
Ian giving him 1,500?
What?
He has 500, so does that mean you're giving him?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
It's pretty
So the
much
high
all
elf says,
gold
"Oh,
I got from just whatever we did today.
Yeah.
oh, from the guy that
500
was
gold
giving
that
us money."
I handed you, and then the guy that you got the pouch off that was huge.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1,000 gold from the Scoundrel's Den guy, and then the other 500 gold.
You got 2,000 gold today alone,
No, I got 1,500.
and then another 5.
No, you got 1,000 from the Scoundrel's Den guy,
Yeah,
and 500 from the guy giving out money.
yeah.
And then 500 more from Blade.
No, he says.
Well, is anyone good at haggling?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll say. I'll give you.
Morose whispers in his ear. Morose whispers in his ear. You can probably get it for about 1,500.
That's. Yep. Cassian, roll a persuasion.
Kabam!
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's see what he does. Ooh. He sort of said, so what do you say to him? Like, I'll give you 1,500?
Yeah, I say. This I've seen one of these before, and it's sold for about 1,250. But since I know it's rare, I'll give you 1,500.
He sort of thinks about that and goes, very well, it's a deal.
I say, oh, it's a deal, and I hand him the gold.
Okay, well,
Takes the gold, yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll take.
And then I'll
I'll
get
pay
I'll get
500.
Yeah, I'll get the rest of it when we leave the shop
Yeah.
from you or whatever.
So that
yeah,
weapon was invisible blade, or whatever.
Yep.
What do you call it?
Well, it's going to function as a short sword, but just call it a butterfly. Invisible butterfly.
Invisible butterfly.
You can name it yourself.
You can name it yourself, yeah, you can do what you want.
Lots of warriors name their blades. Just saying. I stroked him.
They may not be wrong, but he's not the one you want to take after. Take as an example.
Yeah. The range, a normal short sword.
Normal range, yep.
Right,
Voice's advantage, +1 to hit and damage.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
I'm just
damn
gonna
good
look up.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous on like a assassin rogue.
Yeah. But it's not,
Just
it's
looking
not,
up the
it's not a monk.
stats
I know.
for.
Cassian, he has another one there for you, but the blade shines brightly for the other one that's in there. Out of game, it means you have disadvantage on all attacks because everyone can see it coming.
No.
The most useless effect ever.
I'll buy it. No. Finally, Cassandra will have a chance. No. Oh.
Yep. So you got that, and you walk out to the town square.
And
so
I got the letter
everyone-
marker.
Cool. So as you walk out to the town square, you hear cheering around, coming from over this way.
What's going on?
You get over there, and you see a plume of smoke coming from Scoundrel's Den, and a crowd around it
It's
cheering.
on fire.
You see like people like cheering. You're like, it's gone! It's finally gone! And they're like throwing like Molotov hot cocktails and stuff at it, and firing guns in the general direction of the store as it's burning.
Oh no.
And now it's time to change the map.
I could totally ruin everyone's day right there, but she wants it burned too.
I think
I'm gonna
40
make this-
gallons is enough to put out a fire.
I think it's 10.
There we go. So it's burning.
Morris has to finish up the last bit of work on the order, so he is going to head there.
Aya hugs you before you head off. And work safe, Maris.
I will. We should be done today.
And
smiles.
Cassandra looks at Aya. Hey, do you want to go to the Temple of Gaia?
Aya thinks about it and then nods and smiles.
She smiles back. It's like, alright, then let's go.
Yep, so there you get off that way. Where is Cassian and Blaze going?
To the Leatherworker.
Yeah, I'll just follow. Cassian now.
This is my plan. That way,
Yep.
that way, that way.
Is
Oh,
it
cool,
just
so you-
advantage? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yep.
Is it advantage on attacks with it, or is it just advantage on like sneak attacks or something?
Always has advantage.
It's always advantage.
Always advantage.
Because they can't see it.
Do I still have those gold teeth?
Yes, they're permanent. Unless you don't want them. I mean, I can take them away.
Here's if they still work.
Stabbing knife.
Yep. I'm trying to like write a thing for it so I can say it has advantage on all things.
Just put in brackets on after the name, or maybe even in the emote section. You can do it in there.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
emote.
I did that.
So Cassandra's gonna go to the bakery first.
Okay. So
That girl was nice. Then, don't know, was the butcher nice?
you haven't actually been to the show, I think.
We have
You
at
have?
least one.
He was all right. He wasn't overly nice, but he wasn't overly mean either.
Okay, so
Nice.
she'll go to the butcher after that, and then the food and veg, and then leather worker.
Okay.
And yes,
That's
it's
the plan.
called stabbing knife.
Yep. Cool. I like it. Bearing in mind, you can only use that as your primary attack. If you want a bonus action to unarmed a strike, it has to be an unarmed strike.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said I can only use one weapon, because I can use the
Yeah.
2 attacks with the stabbing knife and then come around with my unarmed attack as my bonus attack.
Yep.
That's why I only wanted one weapon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yep. Got a cool gun.
And
Cool
also
weapon.
my Fist of the Fire Snake, I can only use my fist as well.
Yep. Cool. So everyone's walking together, I assume, because they're all going that same way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to the bakery, and you see a very young-looking wood elf girl looking in there. Adriel. And she waves and says, "Oh, hello."
Cassandra smiles.
She's covered in baking flour and stuff.
She's always
sees
covered in
Cassandra.
bacon flour.
Yeah, she is. She sleeps in the stuff. Yeah, she says, "Oh, hello. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry about your arm."
she cocks her head to the side. What? Mean?
Yep.
She'll-
your arm.
She like holds up her arm. It's like my arm's fine.
Which arm do you hold up?
She holds them both up.
Yep. She says, "Look, but I saw you earlier today. You had a metal arm. I thought something happened to you."
Um,
And
I'm
Paya looks at
sorry, I
Cassandra
haven't
with
been
confusion.
here today.
She looks confused. Oh. And she sort of shrugs and smiles, and bits of flour fall off. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. It must have been mistaken for someone else.
She smiles back and walks up and then like gestures her to lean in,
Yep. She leans over. Says, "Yeah."
and she whispers in her ear about the oncoming thing and the temple.
Oh, yep. She says, she sort of nods and says, "Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, I will definitely do that."
She nods. Make sure your family gets there too.
She sort of frowns when you say family.
You're not supposed
She
to
then
mention
frowns as well.
Like
sorry.
she's usually really happy, but you mentioned family, she just becomes.
She just like hugs her, getting flour on her herself.
She hugs it. She hugs it too. Like, you can tell she's sort of very upset now. I should go.
I'm sorry.
She just nods and she walks off.
And she heads out.
Yep.
As she switches her cloak back to her cloak again. Now
Yep,
not covered in flour.
Yep. You can do that. Cool. And where do you go to next? The butcher?
Butcher.
Yes. And you go into the butcher, and you see a. Where the hell is the butcher? Too many shops in this town. Butcher, there it is. You walk in and you see. No, I've got 4 pages of them. It's ridiculous. You walk in and you see the butcher there, and he says, "Oh, hello, friends. What can I do for you?"
She walks up and then does the same thing.
Same thing. He sort of like nods and says, like, "So, Hatteras is being removed?"
She nods.
He sort of smiles and sighs and says, "Good. And Goran?"
As well.
He sort of he reaches underneath the table and he pulls out a dagger. But he doesn't seem threatening. Though he seems happy. He pulls out a dagger and he slides it across the table towards you and says, "Can you give him a message from my former wife?"
She takes it and nods, of course.
He says, "Thank you."
And the dagger is...
It is a regular dagger,
Got it.
but it's got an engraving on the handle.
Saying...
It's just got a set of initials on the bottom of the dagger.
Alright, I'll just write dagger engraved in my
Yeah,
inventory.
engraved dagger. Yeah.
Right.
Out of game, his wife was like one of the many women who were kidnapped by Goran.
Yeah. Thought so.
That poor Goran guy. He's got a lot of shit coming his way.
Oh, yeah.
Poor nothing. He deserves every bit of it.
Oh yeah. He's got bullets and gun and like knives and all sorts of things coming his way. It's ridiculous.
I'll make sure he gets that message, and then she also tells about the Temple of Fate.
Yep. He nods and says, "Thank you. I will definitely hide out there."
She nods, and then heads out.
Okay. And you keep walking on to the fruit and veg shop. I
Yes.
assume. You get there, and you see a wood elf woman. A fairly short wood elf woman. He says,
Yes.
"Oh, hello, friends. Aya, I haven't seen you in time. Here for more berries, are you?" And Aya nods and smiles and runs over and says, "I want berries."
I don't. Oh,
And Aya hands over some gold and receives a bag of berries.
Cassandra face bombs.
And starts eating them immediately. And like when the woman looks at you and says, Cassandra, was it?"
Yes.
Says, "Is there anything I can do for you?"
Oh, but no. But there is something you can do for me. And she says the same thing.
Yep, about going to the Temple of Fate.
Yes, and the upcoming whatever.
And things are happening.
Yes.
She says, "Oh, this is wonderful news. And you'll be fighting with them?"
Of course.
As I see. And she sort of like takes your hand and says, "If I may."
Sure.
Takes your hand and she starts praying in Sylvan.
What is she saying?
She's praying for you to be protected by Gaia.
Oh.
And
She
finishes the
smiles
prayer.
and she smiles and thanks her in Sylvan.
She says, "Oh, no, thank you for doing this for us."
She smiles, hugs her,
Yep.
and starts walking on to the leather workers.
Cool. And you get to
Well,
the
you
leather
catch
workers.
up to me. That's what me and
Yeah. Oh,
Cassian
you guys
are.
are... I thought you guys were just following along with it.
Yeah, because it's like literally the same direction.
Yeah, it's the same direction.
oh, okay, we're following along.
Okay, so you go along, doing the rounds, helping people out.
I try to copy Cassian's air kicking.
Here.
Hey, Blaze,
Cool.
you want some brown
She looks over at them. It's like, are you
Yes.
two okay? Did the laughter